Hello and welcome back, everybody. Happy Sunday. We are gaming related, and my name is Junior Monk. I'll be your host tonight for episode 7 of our second campaign in the world of Alira, known as Thieves of Queens and Kings. We're going to get started tonight, and thank you so much for being patient. We had a little bit of a late start, but as the command center is up and running and we are ready to play, let's say hi to our players. Hi, players.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So you'll see that Sleepy and our Paladin are not currently in right now. Leon's going to be joining us a little bit late, maybe in the next 30-ish minutes. And Sleepy is out sick today. She called out. She couldn't take the pressure of everything that was happening in the campaign. So, no, I'm just kidding. Sleepy, we hope you feel better so soon.
That's how you risk your life, people.
Yeah, it's true. How are you guys doing? Hikaru, let's start with you. How was your week?
I'm drinking.
Yeah, here's to that.
Roll a wisdom save, everybody.
That's fair. That's so fair. Well, yeah, I know, man, my work week was okay, but outside of work, my life has been such chaos. We're hosting an exchange student from Japan. She got here yesterday. She's adorable, super quiet, but we've been like taking her around town and showing her stuff, and it's been cool. So, what about you, Vordoon? How are you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been good.
Good. Did you have fun watching Sharknado?
Yeah. So every Saturday, me and Monk with some other friends have been watching the Sharknado series. And if you guys have not watched it, you should watch the series.
It's the best. We're having so much fun watching it.
You either need to...
night when?
We do on Saturday nights. So, yeah. What about you, Derp? How are you? You're muted.
I'm muted.
Yeah.
I'm super cool. Sorry, I was eating pretzels, so I muted my mic, so no crunchy crunch. I'm chilling. We're
Big
vibing.
chillin'.
I did some manual labor. Yeah.
Good. Right on. Well, if you guys remember, we're currently in a fight.
We are.
Sure are.
Are you ready to get back into this? Can we get a ready check for everybody?
Oh, I don't have the red E,
Ready.
but I have the blue A.
I'll take the blue A.
I got it.
Hi, Walrus. What's up? Welcome. Guys, Walrus is one of the players for the one-shots that we're doing with the Dirty Rollers. We play every other Monday. So we're not playing tomorrow because we played last week, but so fun. He plays a Leshy in Pathfinder called Boris. He's this little Russian Leshy. And also, happy belated birthday, everybody, to Walrus.
Let's go, Walrus!
Happy birthday, Walrus!
Happy birthday!
Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, if we're ready, let's jump in, shall we? All right, I'll change the music because the music is that of an arena. So we'll get our jungle music on. We'll get the crowd going again. There we go. There's our crowd. Okay. So previously on Thieves of Queens and Kings, you all were sponsored by the Glewick House, and Sigbin Glewick needed your help. He needed you to clear out the ghost that was haunting the basement of his mansion. The late Mrs. Glewick, Alara, was essentially interacting with some powers from another portal into the Fae, and essentially got herself killed and was not ready to rest in peace. So she was kind of terrorizing the house and her son, Benton. You all cleared the house, you cleared the ghost, you found out that there's other creatures down there that Glewick was probably going to want to take care of at some point. You guys rested, and on this day, you were escorted into the bowels of the arena underneath Lockling. You then came up to see that the fight was against 4 other teams. One of those teams was actually the princess of the elves to the west, who ran away from home with her partner, Abrius, the tiefling, and essentially got herself captured, caught, under arrest, and now part of the arena as Team 2. The magistrate, the one who was forcing you all to be in the arena, was called out by Vordoon, and now sponsored by the Glewick family, is in the arena, somewhere invisible at some point. I did want to retcon something. It wasn't a ring that made him invisible. It was a spell scroll, because I don't want you guys having an invisibility ring. That would be broken. So with the scroll, he is now invisible somewhere on the map. You guys
Never
captured.
should have told you I was going to take that ring.
Would bite his finger off like Smeagol.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Yeah, you guys have the. You don't have the ring, but
Unless.
so you guys were able to. Let me turn the map on for everyone. You guys were able to get one of the hourglasses in one turn, as Cassius did a couple misty steps, used his magical item, and placed the hourglass on the podium. And now, rather than ending the game, you all have decided we're gonna double up. We're actually gonna go for the second hourglass. And as one of you climbed up to the very top using spider climb, dropped it, or no, didn't drop it. You actually have it. You tossed it to Abrius, who is now your best friend. It's working well.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
He's so cool.
love that guy. So, we begin our session, and what I'm going to do, Evelyn, you called this out, is on his turn, we'll have that wisdom save, because he's holding on to it, and the thing is magical. So let's see what happens. So
Wait,
we
shouldn't it start at the top, since his turn was that we ended the session with him touching it?
Ooh. Okay.
So it would happen right before the
Yeah.
round, the new round starts.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
So is that a wisdom save?
Yes.
It is.
It's a wisdom save. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody take a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see the eyes flash. You'll see him kind of wobble just a tad as he's next to Beanie Baby, Xanafy's pet, but he manages to hold on to it. He resisted its magical effects. And with that, we're ready. So, Squire Cassius, being played by Arvor Dune, what would Squire Cassius like to do first? And you have to use his accent too. It's the rules.
Inspire us.
Inspire you with these great limericks that I have written down, of course.
Yes.
Roleplay it like it's Vordoon, but with like a puppet of Cassius.
This one is not threatening him, right? Because this one was
No.
his friend now,
That one
right?
was his friend, yeah.
Befriended that one with a corpse.
I'm trying to learn his character sheet here for a sec.
Doesn't he have... Was that you, Vordoon, or was that Cassius that has blind sight?
He has blind sight, yes.
So his goal was to find the dingus, right?
Yeah, I think he was trying to find him, but I'm not sure where to look with him. He was going over this way, and he doesn't... Can I have him still make a perception check to see if he can't find the magistrate?
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll a perception check. Okay. You can't spot him.
Oh, I got rolled with advantage automatically.
Yeah, it's okay. We know it's the
That's
first one.
because you. Oh,
Or unless he has advantage on perception checks. I know he has blind sense, but
it has to be within like 10 feet, right?
Right.
Something.
that's right.
13 feet, something.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I rolled with advantage on this.
That's okay.
Feeling spicy.
Spicy.
You got your hands on 2 steering wheels. I don't blame you for any minor technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have him come over here and assist our dude here for a sec. And on the way, does he see anything?
No. No, he's
Does
looking
blind sense
around.
spend 10 feet?
Yeah, blind sense didn't go off.
Okay.
That's his movement. He's gonna try and befriend this animal too.
Or are you gonna kill it? What would
I'm gonna
Cassius
have him. I'm gonna have him try to help out we're doing here since things attacking him. And
do? Okay. Are you gonna attack with him?
yeah,
All right, go for it.
well, 15.
15 hits.
15 hits. All right.
15 does hit. Yeah.
So he takes out his new jeweled rapier, and stabs it in the side for 9 piercing damage.
Okay. It's going to let out a cry, except the cry that it lets out is not that of a leopard or a bear, but rather a human, as it calls out in pain. In common, it's going to say, "You don't understand what you're doing. That hurt. We're not under control of this situation." As it kind of mixes that with a little bit of a growl, but it makes perfect sense to Cassius.
Just to make sure, I don't remember. Yusern, do you have bardic inspiration from last time?
I don't think I do. I have
Okay.
regular inspiration.
Yusern, I think Cassius is going to cast a bardic inspiration on Yusern, and I came up with this on the spot, so don't judge me too much. The stars aligned. It is your time. Yusern, you are divine.
Oh,
Aw, let's go.
I like it.
I feel like I just grew a chest hair.
So you are inspired now, Yusern.
Dope. Is there a place I can plug that in on my character sheet? Put it over here.
You could
Yeah.
make something, or you could mark your token with something.
Yeah, you mark your token. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
I did the little heart symbol thing on mine, so I remember.
I can mark it myself? What? Let's go roll 20! Ooh,
Okay.
I'm in love.
idea.
Anything else on your turn?
That would be Cassius's entire turn.
Okay.
Whoops.
Well, if that was Cassius's turn, it's now your turn, Bordeaux.
Give me a second. Does Vardoon see the magistrate at all?
Verdun can make a perception check. Verdun, Verdun, Verdun.
Crowd's chanting.
They want me to cause blood and anguish. I
Me
must
too.
obey.
I must.
I must obey the crowd's whims. I'll scan real quick and look.
Okay. Ooh, at 21, you see there's snowy footprints that lead towards Xanarfy and Evelyn. And then they get muddled somewhere around there. But you see the footprints where there was no one there.
Oh, I see his footprints.
That's all you see, yeah. But you catch them in
Fair.
the snow.
Look at him go! Oh wow, they got far. This guy's cheeky.
He did. Okay, I'm gonna move to this guy. Continue what I was doing earlier.
Okay. And what are you doing with this guy?
He's crawling away, right? He's still prone, or?
Yeah, he's prone.
I'm going to grab him by the foot,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna start dragging him to Xanaphi,
Oh my.
if I can.
Yeah. It'll be half movement. But yeah, you can start dragging him.
Does he whimper?
Yeah, he's like, no, please, sir. You don't understand. I'm sorry what I said, okay? I'm sorry. We're in an arena. You're supposed to talk shit to each other. It's what the crowd wants.
Do I need to make an athletics at all or anything?
No.
To grab him?
He's a halfling. It's fine.
Wait, he's a halfling?
Yeah, he's a
He's
little guy.
human.
I thought he
You
was
can
human.
fastball special him. You just
Alright.
throw him.
With half, I think I'll get to there dragging him.
Okay. And he comes up
But-
behind you. Just,
Grappling will take up my turn, and I'll
Okay.
be dragging him over to Xanaphi.
okay. This wolf bear is going to attack Cassius, the one that was calling out. And he's going to hit Cassius with an 18. And Cassius,
Hold on, I don't.
his
Okay,
AC is
that
16.
just hits. Well, with my shield thing, it's 18, but so you just hit him.
Okay, perfect. And he'll take 9 slashing damage. This one will move up as far as it can, but it can't go very much further. And this one is going to move up, and it is going to attack Ibrius, who is the partner of Sindel, who's currently wielding the hourglass, and he is going to hit. Okay, you're gonna see this thing is going to lunge at Ibrius, and as it does, it's gonna claw him in the face. He is going to scream in pain as blood flies onto the snow, just masking it red. And he's gonna almost drop the hourglass. It goes down to one hand, but this thing did a lot of damage to him. He does not look good, and that's gonna be it for them.
I have a
Sindel,
question.
yeah, go ahead.
Is he making concentration to keep me charmed?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. I don't
I
think.
don't know.
I think the charm spell is just 1 hour. Let's see. Hold on.
Pop it and go.
Charm person lasts for it's 1 action for 1 hour. So no, it's not concentration.
Dang. So I gotta take
Sindel,
the damage. Rip.
yeah, you got to take some damage. Sindel, seeing that you
So-
dropped it, is going to she is going to skirt this way. No, she's not. She's going to skirt this way. Okay, we're going back. I know that looked weird, but she's going to go this way. And she is going to, as she moves up and away, you see she's going to draw her arrow, and she is going to use it to attack the wolf bear. And she's going to miss. She swung with an 8.
Oof.
Okay. Ibrius is going to swing at the wolf. And he is going to murder this wolf. So you see the brawl has started towards the south. As these two are fighting, he holds onto the hourglass, and he's able to strike down this beast. Just then, This girl who's from the team is going to come up to you, and actually she's not going to move up. She's going to swing at you, and what she's going to do, and when I say you, I mean Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how she attacks. I'll tell you what she's going to do. She is going to just swing with her rapier. Does a 16 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. You'll take 7 slashing damage. As she
4.
says... Yeah, rounded down to 4. Or wait, rounded... Do you take half damage?
I take half damage, yeah.
Okay, so the way I do it is it goes down to the first even number and then divides by 2. So rounded down. So you'll take 3 damage.
Okay.
So 7 rounds down to 6 divided by 2. Okay. So you'll take 3 damage, and then she's going to say, look, you already have your hourglass. Why is your team being so selfish? And you can answer. And so can Xanaphi if Xanaphi were here.
You attacked our party member, and then he told the others, I'm just keeping her alive. So as long as you don't... Well, you attacked me, but if you attack her, I will attack back.
Okay.
And I won't stop.
Why don't we work together then? You get yours and help Sindel get hers.
You lost that opportunity when you shot us, Cassius. So you can go and take it, but we will not help you.
Okay, that's going to be it for her turn. Gundabald, Vordude, is going to try to get out of your grasp as you're just dragging him by the foot. He is going to try to kick you in the face to get you to let go. So it's going to be his dexterity versus your athletics. And he rolled a natural 5.
Well, I rolled a 3, but I got an 8.
Okay, hold on.
Modifiers?
If he is strong as me, that's bullshit.
He's not as strong as you, but because he's doing dex. So he met your 8. And since he's the one trying, he's going to succeed. He's going to get up. So he's no longer prone, and he's going to use the rest of his movement to get here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 15 feet.
Is that what he's going to do?
Yeah, he's going to run away. Actually, he's going to move towards the tent.
Opportunity attack, please.
Yeah, okay. Go for it.
I'm going to non-lethally try to knock him the fuck out.
Okay.
One halfling, medium rare.
I'll allow it.
Order up.
A 14?
8 bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah. You knock him out.
So he's back right here.
Okay.
Poor little guy. He tried his best.
He's unconscious. I'm gonna...
He was just a little guy.
He was just a little guy. Okay, there he is. He's unconscious. Okay. Xanaphi's turn.
She is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself because damn.
Okay. That's smart.
So that'll be her action. Gonna do second level because just in case any other shenanigans happen. Really don't need her doing any more death saving throws on me, please. Thank you. Okay, so 13. So 17 hit points. Okay, doing math in my head. I'm not good at it. Okay, that's much better though. How does Cassius look?
Bloodied. Well,
Almost, not
close.
quite bloodied.
Internal me is like, should heal, but the other internal me remembered Cassius's ass. As he remarked at the beginning of the fight last session when he goes, I'll believe it when I see it.
He could use a little more pain if you want.
You know what? No, she's gonna do it, and she's gonna give him like a fucking told you so look. Like, I can fucking heal.
That's
I
how
love it. So she's almost at full. Okay. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, and And her bonus action is going. He can healing word. Yes. Yes, healing word Cassius. Maybe. Oh, right. It's no. Yes, please. What is happening?
Cassius is waiting with anticipated.
I am
interest.
hitting the button, and it is not. There it goes.
What were you doing, darling? There you go.
9 hit points.
Okay.
That's pretty good on a heal word.
Yeah.
So level
Let's
2,
go.
huh?
No, level 1.
Right on. That's a good play.
That was like 1d4.
Okay.
While Mark of the stitched back together that it literally just did to him.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
And then keep in mind that
is...
after her goes Beanie Baby. So I
yes.
imagine Beanie Baby's going to
Since
attack.
she did not give her a command, no, the directions that I read, trying to read, said that unless Xanafi gives the primeval companion a command, it takes the dodge action.
Okay.
So, dodge.
Okay. Now, after her turn,
I swear to God, if I get stepped by an invisible man, I'm gonna be pissed.
you're going to see
I
Evelyn.
swear to God.
You're also going to see this. So is Xanafi. And Yacern, you're going to catch it too. As you're going to see suddenly Ebrius, the red tiefling companion to Sindel Trueshot, the one that you've been traveling with for months at this point, is going to look up at the sky and have this look of fear in his eyes as suddenly his neck is going to open as if someone is running a blade across it. And with his mouth agape, you're going to see the magistrate is going to appear behind him. And as he attacks, Ebrius is going to fall to his knees and drop the hourglass right into the magistrate's hands.
Wisdom save.
And then the magistrate, grabbing it, is going to look down at it. And you're going to see, with him being tipsy, he is going to fall prone, dropping the hourglass on the ground. He rolled a natural 1 on his wisdom save after murdering Ebrius. You've never been more heartbroken, Yacern. Okay. He will use...
Is he full dead or is he making saves?
Who? Ebrius?
Abrius, yeah.
I mean, from what you can tell right now,
Yeah.
he is making... Or he is dead. Like, well, he's dying. We'll say that. He's on the ground.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah, 'cause
bleeding out of his neck.
Yacern would probably try to heal him.
Now, he will get up. He used... Well, actually, no. He doesn't even have movement to get up because he used his movement to get to this point. I can't believe that happened.
Oh, look.
Okay. Evelyn, it's your turn, and you just saw this happen.
Wasn't it just Evelyn?
Damn it.
Or was that
No,
Shanna?
she was going for Xanafi.
Part of my
Sorry.
brain is like, yeah, fuck him up. And then I'm like, wait, we need him alive. Shit. All right, she's gonna walk over. She's gonna grab the hourglass.
Wisdom save. Everybody take a drink. It's wisdom save.
I'm not good at these.
You know the rules.
I know. And I don't have bless no more either. Damn.
No.
Oh, that wanted to be a 7,
Damn.
and then it landed on 17. So 18
Oh.
total is a great wisdom save. Evelyn, as you go to reach down and pick up this hourglass, suddenly you see the torch light, the flame stops. And with it stopping, you see it suddenly tick into 1 frame at a time. And it's almost as if someone just slowed down everything. But you're still beating your normal heart, and your adrenaline's running, and slowly it starts to catch up, and you realize you're still on your feet. This thing did not confuse you. And you now have
Cool.
the hourglass.
She will walk back over to this other lady and shove it to her.
Okay.
Hurry up. That's all she says.
She's gonna grab it, and then she's gonna roll.
I'll hold on to it if she.
Okay, you're gonna help her. I'm so glad, because she rolled a natural 1. I'm
Come
not
on.
even kidding. I'm not even kidding. And then
I was gonna hold it until I made sure that she held it, and
You-
then I would have let go.
you see her, she's just like,
So I'm just holding it. She grabs it and then falls over while I'm still holding it. Like,
just stiff as a board. Clunk.
I'm keeping this now.
No, so we'll say with you helping her, I rolled again. This time she's able to kind of compose herself and say, "Thank you. You have no idea how you're saving a princess's life." And that's a fantastic turn. Anything else?
No, because I assume was that my action? to
That was
pick
your
it up
action,
and-
yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, no, I would be standing next to Xanaphy, now that she's okay, just being like,
Okay.
all right, let's she's gonna turn towards the magistrate and be and it'll just look like, don't get up. Don't do it.
He looks over and sees what you did.
And she'll smirk.
I love it. Okay, Yasern, what are you doing?
Okay. Yasern.
Does
He is
his
going
charm continue after the
It does.
caster?
Yeah, for 1 hour.
Okay.
It's not
Oh.
concentration.
So here comes a healing word for your boy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that wasn't a roll. I gotta do a roll. Why didn't it roll? I'm so sad. 1d4.
Okay.
Plus 4.
Okay.
So he gets 5.
So with that, you see the skin start to stitch itself up across his neck. He is bathed in his own blood, and his eyes open, and suddenly he's like, and he slowly starts to sit up now
Oh,
that he can
whoops.
breathe.
That was a weird button.
Hello?
Sorry, that was a wrong button.
Nobody saw that. I don't know. I could
Oh.
delete that.
Finish me.
Hold on.
Oh, what is the vampire bite?
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Okay. Anything else?
Weird. I'm going to, I'm gonna frickin' jump on that guy. He killed my friend. So just turn and gets on all fours. I don't know if you played Left 4 Dead, but the hunters, he's
God.
gonna pounce on that guy.
Do it.
Does he make the same noise? Because that's horrifying.
Sure. Do I take fall damage or does he take like impact damage?
Both.
Okay.
He's
What
good.
did you fall on?
So you're trying to jump that far off the tower to land on him?
Yeah.
Okay. I need an athletics check from you.
Amazing.
Are you
I
trying
wanna-
to land on the magistrate?
He
Yes.
is.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, I'm so glad you did, because right now a 6 ain't cutting it.
No. Still failed.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It was meant to
God.
be. I eat it. Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna
Oh.
land prone. I'm gonna put you right here. And roll 20 is going so slow tonight. Oh my gosh, molasses.
Oof.
And you're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And that was half your movement. You can get up now, but that'll be That'll be your movement.
Okay, so I have bonus actions. I can get up. I'll do that.
So you have an action left.
What does the magistrate look like right now?
Terrified because he's out in the open, and also he's without an hourglass.
What's this guy's packing right now? What's he got weapon-wise?
He has 2 short swords.
Discern as a main action is going to cast Hold Person on the magistrate.
Okay. And what does he have to roll? A wisdom save? Okay.
Yes.
A natural 3.
He's held.
Okay. He's held and he's prone. So he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. Anything else from you?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, whenever he casts Hold Person, he's just gonna say, can I read this? Sit unus tum et stellae. And then he seizes up.
Okay.
Hopefully I pronounced that right. Let's see. That is Celestial. For those who speak Celestial.
I do.
I sure do.
So you heard, may the stars rest your burden.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's
Okay.
cool. I like that.
You're going to see he was already prone, and he was looking over at the other teammate from Sindel, True Shot's team. And in that look, you see he gets angry and then frozen. His eyes dart around, but he is not moving. He is stuck. Now, at the end of the round, the crowd goes crazy as the announcer comes out and starts to scream. So, it looks like we have a winner, but there's another hourglass. And this hourglass is being tossed around like some kind of sport ball. And the crowd goes wild. Should we continue this games? And you see the torches suddenly start to burst higher up, and as it bursts up into the air, it's now Cassius's turn. What is Cassius doing at the top of the round?
He's gonna disengage from the kitty.
Okay.
Or bear, wolf, whatever it is. When I look at it, it almost looks like a cat.
It kind of does, yeah.
And then he's gonna use Healing Word on Yasern.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. He's gonna need healing word because yes, sir.
Oh,
Just dove off of the top balcony,
Ooh.
and as he
Got
dove
Matt.
and lands heavy on the snow and ice. How much do you heal him for?
8.
8. Okay.
Pretty good.
Take your HP.
I am. I look better. I'm
Yeah.
covered in dirt, and I'm angry at this guy who's frozen.
Yeah, just looking at where you kind of came from. Okay.
I think between that and the movement, that's all he can do.
Okay. Vordunis, your turn.
Evelyn, do you mind? And I'm going to try to go past your space if that's okay.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to grab him. He's held person. I'm going to headbutt him.
Oh, okay. So
Not
it's going to
legally,
hit.
but
It's going to crit.
with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Is it an auto crit?
It's going to auto
It
crit.
is an auto crit.
Oh, auto crit.
Yeah, it's going to
Okay.
yeah,
auto
because
crit.
he's
So-
held.
Oh my god.
So it's just...
Unlethal. Just concussed.
I already said non-lethal.
Yeah.
Scared.
Just so I can get that rolled. Yep. So 8 bludgeoning damage as I headbutt him.
Okay.
And I
Now-
just hold him in my grasp too.
Okay, so if you're going to do 8 damage, that is going to allow him to...
With whole person?
Ow.
Yeah.
He gets to make another wisdom save.
At the end of
Okay.
his turn.
Oh, it's not whenever he takes damage.
I don't
Mhm.
believe
It's
so.
not a
Right.
charm. It's not
It's
charmed
not.
like yours.
Yeah, it's not charmed.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, no, you just see the blood
Oh, wait.
start to run out of his nose, and he's not moving, but his blood
Wait,
is.
Yes, sir. You took
I
damage.
took damage. I took damage from
You
falling.
need to
Do I
roll.
get to make a check?
You can roll. Yeah.
What flavor? What flavor is it?
Yeah,
Concentration.
Wait.
Wait.
No,
All.
No.
Oh wait.
no.
For
What
charm-
is the
for the-
spell?
for the
What's
charm.
the save DC for the charm?
Oh yeah.
All?
I'm with you. I'm with you. Hold on. Let's see.
He's getting what we're putting down.
Okay, so
Wisdom.
wisdom save and the DC's 14.
Let's go! Come on!
A 16.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
Hoorays! Okay, so Yusern, you get up off the ground. You kind of dust your shoulders off. You get healing word from Cassius, and you realize he's not your friend.
Dude,
I'm gonna give the guy
you.
a. I'm
He's
gonna
the
give him a
worst
little bit
kind
of a stink
friend.
eye. Dust the dirt off my body.
Yeah.
I just really don't like this guy.
And then you light your cigar. You just take another hit.
Mm-hmm.
Your cigar is bent from falling on it.
It's all
Okay.
bent and twisted.
All right, Vordoon, you are up. What are you doing?
Wait, it's my turn already?
Yeah, Cassius went.
I went and I headbutted him.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't.
Don't
press
give me another turn, Monk. Don't give me another
Don't do
turn.
it. Don't do it.
Don't be suspicious. Okay. Well, in that case, seeing you headbutt the magistrate, you've never heard a crowd so loud. Everyone just goes ballistic. And with that headbutt, you see these red fireworks start to shoot out of these ships that are up in the sky and just explode. Boom. As you can't
really
see
hate
it
this
from the
guy.
balcony, but Brother Glerick here is like, yes, all according to my plan.
The little turd.
These two,
Goodness.
this one will lunge up, and he'll be
Can I move
within
that far?
striking distance. Yeah,
Yeah. How long is that cord?
it's 10 feet. And that's not fine. he goes
was
back
like-
home.
Did that chain break or something? Because that was not how far they could move before.
Okay, he's gonna stop right there, and that's gonna be it for him. Okay. Now, Sindel is going to run up and grab the hourglass, and she'll
Okay.
succeed.
Oh, good. I was like, I swear to God. We all
And
did all
then
this, you drop it. I'm going to be
She's gonna
pissed.
move here, and we'll say it was a free action to grab it, so she'll use her action to dash, and she'll be able to get to the top of the platform. She's almost close enough to dunk it. Abrius is going to get up off the ground, and seeing the magistrate, he is going to draw his two scimitar, and he is going to come down on top of the magistrate.
Oh.
Do you do anything, Vordoon?
I can't do anything. It's not my turn.
Yeah.
You can watch.
You can watch what's about to happen.
I mean, he's literally in my hands and I'm headbutting him, like, repeatedly.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't know if he is going to attack or if he's stabbing him back. I mean, he's held person, so it's an auto crit.
Yeah. No, he totally is going to do this.
Does he move away from me?
He does.
Yes.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's
Yeah.
he's no longer
No, he
charmed.
totally does. He moves away from you.
I feel like I have to do something. I've never used
Knock
my
his ass
mace.
out.
If you don't,
Yeah.
he's about to assassinate the magistrate.
Yeah, I'll use my mace. This is not gonna hit, but I think it'll be funny.
Come on.
A natural 20. Yeah, you are.
It's not gonna hit. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that was probably the best thing you could ever do because he only has like 4 hit points.
Roll a 1d6 -2 for damage.
But it's a crit. You rolled a crit.
You rolled twice. So no matter what, you do at least 1 damage. No matter what.
Wait,
You
yeah,
always
he's
do
got
at least
5
1
health.
damage.
Did I see
He's
that
got
right?
5 health.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2 with a -2?
Yeah.
Roll again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Rules of
There's
D&D, you at
3.
least
He
do
still
1
has the-
damage. You
he
can't
still
do
has
less
2.
than 1 damage.
Okay, so he is now down to 1 HP.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Then
Is he gonna stay? Because
He's gonna
Just-
turn to you and he's gonna say,
Non-lethal.
"What? Why would you do that? It's the magistrate. He's the one that is causing all of this.
we need him alive.
We don't need him alive. We have what we need." And
I'm gonna
You wanna keep the
non-lethal shield
hourglass?
slam him as well during that moment. Because he moved away from me too.
oh, what a stupid idea!
Did.
And
So I'm gonna, with my shield as he runs away, as he turns around, he just
Bonk.
gets my shield in his chin.
He's
and
like,
he's
you
having
don't need
this.
him alive. Bonk.
Yeah. You don't need him alive as he draws his 2 scimitar and he steps around behind him because you're kind of holding him. I imagine you have him with his hands up over his head and he's like getting choked out. And as he's about to stab into his chest, you reach your shield and just right across the chin. And his head does that whiplash thing and he looks at you and then he just collapses off to the side
I
as
love it.
he's
For
unconscious.
flavor, can it be like Bordoon definitely knocked him out, but I still like bink on the top of the head and it just didn't do anything?
It was just so fast.
Good job, Mr. Good job.
Okay. This person is going to dash up to here, and she is just going to stand guard. Gundabald is knocked out. Xanaphi, what is she doing? That was a good play, guys. You shut him down.
Hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I thought he was going to kill him for sure. Like dead.
I set him up
Guard,
so he could
the
kill
guard
him.
who
That
punched
is
her
my
is
point.
on the ground unconscious.
I know.
You won't. You're scared.
You won't.
I
I'm
as
kidding, I'm
I as
kidding, I'm kidding, I'm
Hikaru
kidding, I'm
am. Yes,
I'm kidding.
but Xanaphi is not. You know what? Yeah, she would go take her anger out since she can't take it out on the magistrate.
Okay.
10, 15. Okay. She said, she would see this town burn. But of course, she doesn't have any fire spells. This is bullcrap.
I mean, there's a sconce right to your right. You can just grab that.
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Fine. I'll do it.
Yes.
We're all playing Xanaphi right now.
Yep.
Okay, so you grab the sconce, and the crowd, knowing what's about to happen, on their feet, absolutely screaming at what's about to go down.
How does she do it?
And she just slowly tilts it, similar to how the magistrate poured water on her. And just says, "You will burn." And just drops it.
Okay. It lands on his chest, under his neck, and immediately you see his body start to convulse from consciousness. But it ignites his clothing and eventually his face and his hair as he starts to writhe. And Xanaphi watches as he is burned to death.
Damn.
Okay. Anything else from Xanaphi?
Oh, Eve is
Okay.
a little horrified, but
I told him he touched the wrong woman.
Okay. Well, with that then, it is going to be Melindrak, the magistrate. It's his turn. He is currently held, grappled, and not looking very good. So he's going to fight the hold person. At the end of his turn, he's going to roll the 16. What's your DC?
It's 14.
Okay, so he broke the
longer
hold
held.
person, but that was his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
And he's still held by Vordoon.
he doesn't. Man, I have a spell just primed and ready. As soon as he gets a freaking action, he hasn't had an action besides trying to murder this guy. So that's it for him. And now it's your turn, Evelyn.
Gonna let Xanafi have her fun burning time. What is happening? What are these? Get out of here. And she's gonna walk around Vordoon, and she's gonna stand right here.
Okay.
Do it. Finish him.
And then she's just gonna say, I think it's time for you to take a nap. And non-lethal, gonna use the back of the pommel of her blade, and we'll go in for a strike.
Okay. Okay.
Just boop.
A natural 20. Are you kidding me? Did you just say a nice little boop at the back of my pummel? Did I hear that right?
I sure did.
Nice.
I sure did.
That is a little.
You take a running stance. You charge him, flip it behind you, just boop. All right, let's see damage on that. Holy 16 damage.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Okay. How do you want to knock him unconscious?
Yes.
Yes, good. Just a nonchalant.
Yeah, his head just lurches backwards for just a moment. And
No, it literally, like, Vordoon is holding him, and the whole person is broken, and he's started struggling again, and
Yeah.
Evelyn just walks over and is like, yeah, no, you need to take a nap, and just bam.
bam. So he is going to fall limp in your arms. He's out, dude. Who did that?
No one.
What was that? I heard it, you sir. I heard it.
I made a promise.
heard nothing.
Nice. Okay, and with that, the magistrate, Ibrias are both unconscious. Yasern, what are you doing?
All enemies have been felled, for the most part. I've got beef with this guy, but he's unconscious, so that's all right.
Okay.
I don't know anything about these games, do I? Like, there's more rounds coming, stuff like that.
You don't know if there's any more rounds coming, but you would imagine that this is the arena's event tonight. And it might be different the next time there's an arena.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna be cheeky here.
I like cheeky.
Let's see. Do I have the range though? I do.
I love it.
I'm gonna move up to Xanafi here, and then I'm gonna cast Command to get them to drop the hourglass.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Their friends messed with my brain. I don't like that.
You're right. So, command, you say. Okay. Wisdom saving throw for everyone who's just tuning in, this is going to include you. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Dial the thing. But anyway, whenever we roll wisdom saves, everyone takes a drink. It's in the rules.
It sure is.
Okay. Now, she is going to, and this is Cecindel. She's going to roll. She's going to succeed. She rolled a natural 18.
Wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, and also she's an elf. She's a wood elf. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Well, still funny.
Anything else?
Nah.
I imagine that Cassius probably saw you casting this spell, especially with the verbal component. He hears you casting it. What does Cassius do?
One moment.
Frickin' elves. And their fey ancestry BS.
What does Cassius do? Yeah, the crowd starts chanting again. Vordun, Vordun, Vordun. Because it sounds cool.
Blood, 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 blood.
I think Cassius is just gonna go stand next to Yasern. Because there's not much he can do.
Okay.
You wanted to go for double or nothing.
All right.
Well,
Sorry.
we'll see. And he's just gonna watch and be like, "Too bad your still not work."
And Yusern's gonna ask if Cassius wants a cigar. It's like it's over.
Yeah, he's just gonna take one from you. Just light a cigar up.
Xanafi, want one?
Okay.
I feel like Xanapi would scrunch her nose up at that. Not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
get that cigarette out of my face. Hi, Leon. Leon's in chat, everybody.
What?
Hi, Leon.
Okay, Vordun, your turn.
I'm just gonna hoist the magistrate up and just hold his body up in the air for everyone to see.
Vordun,
Yes.
Vordun. Hold on, is that the magistrate?
Wait.
You could do that to the magistrate?
He did what?
Okay. Well, these wolves are going to keep trying to attack, and they cannot. Sindel is going to stand up, and as she stands up, she's going to hold the hourglass, and she's going to set it on top of the platform, and the crowd goes wild. And you see more fireworks just start to go off all over as you all have won, and so did Sindel True Shot. We're out of initiative. What is the first thing that everyone does the moment that you can tell that the fight's over?
I drop the magistrate in the dirt.
Okay.
He takes one bludgeoning damage. He's dead.
No.
He just fails the death save. That's it, or 2.
No. No, please.
Oh.
Ignore that. That didn't happen.
No. Wait.
He doesn't drop 10 feet. I'm not 10 feet tall.
Oh, well, I mean, you're pretty tall. If you gave him a little lift whenever you dropped
You'd
him.
probably toss him.
So
Probably get him 10 feet in the air.
eventually the crowd starts to kind of simmer down as you see that Glewick is going to come out and here, let me show you. So Glewick comes out and he kind of hushes the crowd, and the crowd listens and starts to get a little bit quieter. It's still extremely loud though. And he's gonna say, "People of Lochlean, the battle arena today is filled with spectators from near and far." And he points up to the blimps in the sky. You see the audience naturally follows his gaze. "You see your current magistrate, battered, defeated, slumped on the ground," as he points down to the magistrate that you just dropped. "Behold, the end of an era. Today, you have witnessed the fall of a tyrant who's ruled over you with fear and oppression, disturbing the natural state of all of us. The cries are out. We need to let loose a little bit. We need to oppress those that would oppress others. It has come to my attention that the people that have been brought to the arena as champions, well, they were framed. All lies. These great people," and he looks down at his note card. And remind me,
His note card.
what's the name of your group? The Gentlemen Bedfellows?
Strange bedfellows.
Something he's got like written on his hand.
He looks down, he's like, "These people, will you please raise your hand when I call you out? The Strange Bedfellows!" And the crowd is like, "Okay, that we can say that. Strange Bedfellows." That's a hard chant. Anyway, and then he's going to continue to talk. "We don't have any hungry in Lochlean. We don't have any homeless, but we do have suffering. Suffering that will no longer be tolerated, because the suffering of the innocent have echoed for these streets for too long. This arena, once the symbol of power, now stands at the stage of its own downfall." And you start to see the crowd murmuring, some of them nodding in agreement. "For years, you have been promised prosperity. But at what cost? Are we really that monstrous? Even the woods outside of the town have turned corrupt because of us. Animals speaking to us in our own common tongues. Do you think that's coincidence? Me think not. It's the fault of the magistrate. I promise, safety will be difficult, but we will earn it truly, because we're strong enough to protect ourselves." And you see the crowd starts to stir, and voices of agreement start to get louder and louder. "Today marks the dawn of a new age. With," and he looks down at his hands again, "with the help of the Strange Bedfellows and the princess of the elves to the west. Today marks the last event that this arena will have where we pay for bloodshed. Join me, Lochlean. Together we'll forge a new future where our children can grow with autonomy, with the freedom to choose without fear. Our elders can live with dignity, knowing that when we die, that the gods and the pillars will receive us with joy. I am but a servant, a champion of your dreams." And at that point, the crowd goes absolutely crazy. Let us remember this day as we reclaim Locklean for what it is. A city that will shine as a beacon of hope for all the world to see. And with that, he is going to give everyone a bow, and the crowd itself goes crazy. Then you see the gates open, and you see these people start to come out. They grab the beasts by the chains. They start to whip at them. You see that the lion, wolf, bear looking mixed creatures tuck their tails and lower their ears, and they start to drag them back through the gates somewhere underground underneath the arena. You see the crowd start to get up and start to disperse, and then they start to pick up the wounded and the dead, and one guard comes up and grabs the magistrate's unconscious body, and you see their faces are covered. You can only see their eyes, and they carry them away.
Wait.
The guard stops and looks back at you.
I'm gonna pat his pockets.
The magistrate's pockets?
Yeah.
Okay. He is gonna swat your hand. No. That's not how this is done.
No rules in the arena.
The arena is over. You heard Glewick. You've done enough.
He owes me.
Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion check.
6.
He's gonna say, we'll let him wake up. He has earned his reparations by fighting in the arena today. He looks down at the blood. He has paid his dues.
Fine.
Is he wearing?
Go ahead.
Is he wearing boots or shoes?
He's wearing leather boots.
Is any of them loose? I just want to take one off and throw it to where he's gonna drag him.
Okay,
Just
I'll allow
before I
it.
gotta go for myself.
You grab the boot with a couple yanks at the heel. The boot slides off, and then you just toss it in the snowy mud.
Yeah. There.
Okay.
Fine.
No, that's fair. And with that,
That's
he pulls them.
Okay.
He pulls them away. And the rest of you, what are you doing?
Did they pull away the charm man?
Yeah, they clear the battlefield.
Dang.
Before they had pulled the Githyanki that Evelyn killed away, she would walk up,
Okay.
and if she's looking down, she plucks off one of the apple blossoms that's on her, that's in her hair, and she drops it down next to her and whispers in Celestial, "I apologize that I could not control my wrath," and walks away.
Okay. And the guard pick up the dead body and start to drag it through a different door. And you guys are essentially left there breathing heavily. The adrenaline starts to come down. And then climbing down is Sindel Trueshot, the elf from Wayside, who is actually a princess, and she belongs in the Grave Rose Timberland, all the way on the other side of Alira, where the great Timberland elves have resided for thousands of years. The Lafate Kingdom, which is comprised mainly of humans, started to make a presence in the center, the north, or the midwest of this continent. And they have since had a treaty with the Grave Rose Timberland and are slowly starting to replant the forest that they cleared. To see their princess fighting in an arena so far away is absolutely crazy. Sindel comes down and she walks up to you all and she sees Cassius has her bow. I'm sorry I had to do that. You must understand. There were no rules for this. Had I not won, and she looks over at you, Evelyn, had we not won, the magistrate was going to turn me in to the Grave Rose Timberland, to my father, for money. I was going to be extorted. But after what I did, and she looks over at Cassius, who is just covered in wounds from the arrows, some of them still sticking out of his shoulders and out of his body. I did what I had to do. My people in the Grave Rose Timberland are not well. Even my father has been blinded by his hatred to ask for outside help from the rest of the world. That's my purpose for being here. And I am so, so sorry that my people, my journey, my purpose blinded me that I would be willing to do that. Cassius, you've literally have saved my life out in the wilderness. Yasern, your connection to the night and to the moon, I've never seen anything like it. I've never felt more safe at night than I do during the day until I was with you. And Abrius kind of wakes up from his slumber with a snore.
Well, I thought they dragged him off.
Oh, you know what? I guess they did. She'll say, I've earned my freedom. I still have so much more I need to do. But we would have lost had it not been for your mercy. Will you still help us?
Realizing Evelyn has that decision.
I was gonna make a comment as Cassius, I think.
Yes, please do. Because Evelyn is just being an angry girl right now.
Yeah, give me a sec.
If Leon
Poor
is
Leon.
sending a message like, hey, dude, this is what my stance would be,
Leon, Discord us, go.
totally fine with that. For those of you who don't know, Leon plays Cassius, and Leon is currently out of town in a different state and hanging out with family and friends, so couldn't be with us tonight. But his character, Cassius, has a lot to say about this moment, so we're okay slowing things down a little bit to make sure that
Yeah.
that
We want
Cassius
this.
is played
Yeah.
correctly.
Sindel. Oh wait, no, he's typing. Maybe I don't have to make this
he's
up
typing.
for him.
He's typing.
Okay, she's gonna keep pleading in her case until we get that response. There is a darkness sweeping across the land. We knew of these portals. The portals from previous iterations. The pillars themselves have made a grave mistake many times over, and they confessed to us. 100 years ago, we found out that Alira, the world as we know it, was going to be wiped off the realm. That the gods themselves have tried to create a land and fill it with the multiple races and these forgotten realms. But they did not like what they created, so they buried them. They buried them with water, they buried them with fire, they buried them with the stars of the sky. And this is the 5th try, the 5th iteration. They were going to do it again, but not to try for a 6th time, but to say no more. Now, with the portals closed, we are left to our own devices. And now, I ask you all, please help me. I need to talk to all of the leaders of all of the kingdoms to come together to erase this darkness that is sweeping the land. You saw the creatures. These creatures is a direct result of the darkness that's sweeping across all of Alira. And if they affected the Grave Rose Timberland and now Lockling, well, that's both sides of the continents.
Cassius is gonna kind of take a little sigh and go, I'm not mad, Sindel. I'm just disappointed in you.
Wow.
The lack of tact. And this is the first time you've ever said this to me and Ysern, who have been traveling with you for months. We're still willing to help. But the aforementioned deal just got a little bit more one-sided.
I can agree. I agree with all of that. And I'm sorry for keeping such a large quest so close to the heart. I trust you, and I should have trusted you a lot sooner.
Xanapi says just right there. I don't trust you.
I will spend the rest of my life making sure that all of my actions are hinged upon gaining your trust. I promise it.
Verdun will walk up. You better do more than just gain it. Friendships take minutes to make, moments to break, and years to repair. And I'm gonna lean in real close. Hurting my friends earns my wrath, and I never forget my wrath.
She's gonna take a deep breath. Let me start by telling you these creatures that they are using to fight in the arena, they're from a mirror world just beyond the veil of what we can see. They're from the Fae, and they are evil, conniving, slippery creatures. I can help you fight them. We'll start there.
Ken, during this conversation, Ysern slowly, quietly, with his new boots, just absolutely silently make his way around the back of Sindel without her noticing.
Okay, she's a wood elf ranger, so it'll be.
I make no sound. With
Oh,
my boots
dang! You don't because of your
Besides
boots.
Wait.
but I am wearing my armor, so
Yeah.
He's wearing his armor, but there
Okay.
is still people talking in crowds. I'm sure is
Yeah.
loud, and also Verdun is talking right in her
Okay,
ear.
I'll
I'm taking
say
my time.
make a stealth check, and I'll give you advantage.
Advantage, really? Just for me? It
I'll
won't
give
be
you
flat.
advantage.
Oh, thank you, DM. Okay, let's see. What's my thing? There's one. It's okay. Yay, 22!
Nice.
Okay.
Regardless of requested quests, we should probably go. I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay. Can we go with you? It's Abrius and I is all that's left.
My contract states to bring you all the party that came from the town that's name escapes me because I'm still angry
Toboya.
and bad with guys. With not Taboya. I remember Taboya. The other one, West Side, was it?
Oh, Wayside.
Wayside. I was close. I'll pretend
West
like I was
Side.
close. My contract is to bring those who come from West Side up to Taboya to Soft Paw. So for right now, my contract is to get you to Taboya. It will be up to you if I decide to continue after that point.
She takes a very slow, deep breath. Thank you. And you'll see the gates open, and you'll see there's going to be a person who's wearing the Glewick crest. Tall, human female with bleach blonde hair, and she's going to say, Glewick thanks you and would like to very quickly escort you back to his home for rest and for a celebratory dinner. Please, come with me. And she's going to turn and... Go ahead.
Okay. I was like, have I made it behind Sindel yet?
That's right, that's right. So you circle around her in the arena as she's talking. Yes, you're behind her.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for a quiet moment, and then the first thing she notices is cigar smoke billow from behind her neck. And then she's gonna hear,
If you or your friends ever get inside my head again, I will send your souls to Astraea myself, and it will not be peaceful.
and then he's just gonna keep walking and smoking his cigar.
She's going to stand up straight, and you see her eyes go wide. She's going to immediately kind of grab at the hilt of her blade. And she's just going to look at you and give a nod.
I'm not looking at her. I'm walking out.
Okay.
And I walk away.
And I walk
Did I-
away.
Did anyone else get chills? Because I got chills at that.
Yeah, I got
Mhm.
chills. They're electrifying.
Ooh, don't get on your son's bedside.
Ooh.
Not good.
Okay, eventually you guys get back into the cart, and you are going...
One other thing, I know Cassius wants the animal, the fey creature that he
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
befriended.
okay. So
We'd like to try it.
Yes.
you would have noticed that they took the fey creatures down below the arena. The same ramp that you guys came from below to become up to the surface of the arena is the same one that they took. So to your right exit, you could follow Glewick and go home. To the left, you can go the direction that they took the wounded, the dead, and the creatures.
We gotta get Abrius anyway, so
Okay. So
right? Because
Mhm.
technically we have to get so we'll tell her we'll meet her out there. We've got to go grab
Okay.
one more.
Okay, so you guys are going to go the other direction, and she'll say, please do not keep the master waiting, but we'll be at the underground exit with your carriage. And she turns and she walks away. The gates close behind her, leaving you walking through the bloodied arena off to the other side, and you go down into the dark. and you start to hear a noise. It's a slow clap, and the clap starts getting louder and louder, and eventually you are met with other inmates in their own holding cells. They walk up to the bars and they start to shake the bars, and they all start to scream at you, and you hear one of them say, "Strange bedfellows, eh? What a badass name. Good job up there. We heard everything. We can't wait. Because what you did, there's a chance that we're not going to have to fight." And you see they're going to start to toss bread. They're going to start to toss some of their food, some of their rations from between the gate or the bars onto the ground before you. As thank you, you're going to see there's some prison cigarettes, and there's a couple coins. As they are just cheering and chanting for you, just saying thank you, thank you. And eventually the torchlight kind of goes dim, and you're kind of walking in the dark, and you see in front of you there's a fork in the road, and you see torchlights on either side. The next sound that you hear is the sound of wailing. You hear that there are people that have woken up from their unconsciousness, people that are getting healed, and you just hear people crying out in pain. You see that there are some priestly type of people here. You see that there are some monks, and they're basically healing with magics down here, but it is not a pretty sight. In the opposite direction, you see the dead are kind of laid out on tables and have sheets over them, and you see that there are some monks holding some prayer beads and are kind of waving them, and basically that's what they're doing here, is they're tending to the arena down here. You do hear Ebrius, but you don't see him yet. He's somewhere down the path to the right.
Cassius would probably be looking for someone to be like, where do you keep the beasts?
One of the monks will say, "Further down, this way. But I must ask, why do you want to interact with these creatures?"
I'm taking one with me.
You can't do that. These are feral, otherworldly creatures. And the person you're talking to is a very skinny, bald, blue-skinned monk who's got a tattoo on his forehead that looks like a compass that's kind of glowing a little bit of a bright blue. It glows enough to be dim light. And he's going to say, "There's no reasoning with these creatures. They are untamable."
I tamed one right during the fight. You all saw it.
We did. We also heard it speaking to you. They do speak the common tongue, but they are to not be trusted. Everything that we've heard them say, they've done the opposite. They say they're hungry, they're not hungry. They say they're cold, they're not cold. They say they will help us, they don't. They will bite your neck the moment you turn on them. I'm going to have to object. And he kind of places his hands into the long sleeves where you can't see his hands, just folding his cloak. And he kind of stands in your way.
Can we at least interact with them?
But why? Help me understand why anyone in their right mind would want to.
If we encounter more on our travels, good to have an idea of what we're going to be dealing with.
Maybe figure out where they're coming from and take them out from the source.
Very well. This way. And he turns and he walks down the hallway, and the torches don't go this far, so you just see a very faint blue headlamp that is his tattoo. And you see there are cages on either side, and you look in the cage and it's pitch black. You hear the rustling and the rattling of chains. You hear the faint growl that just vibrates, this grrr, from behind. Those of you who have dark vision can see that there is a bear that has the face and beak of an owl. You see its arms are feathered, but it sits on its haunches with these long claws that look like talons. You see that there is a corpse of a human lying next to it on the ground that's been devoured over time. You see there's hay kind of spread out, and you see its eyes glow that of an owl. The rest of you who don't have dark vision can't see it, but you could feel it. There is a tension down here. And then you see that at the far end, the two remaining snow leopard type wolves in the back cage. He'll look at you and say, I wouldn't go any further than this line. They all, and he points to 6 different cages. They all speak and they all understand. And with that, he walks away and he goes back up the corridor, leaving you in the pitch black. Xanafi looks to you all and says, I can't see shit.
Can I use my ability again? I wonder if it's once per day.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Eyes of Night.
I think that ability to share your dark vision lasts for a while, but it's
like an hour. Yeah. Let's see. I have to click it just to see.
Xanafi has dark vision? Since when?
Yeah, Xanafi didn't have it written down at first, but Xanafi does have
Well,
dark
never
vision.
mind.
We
She
all,
doesn't say that funny
we all
line.
have dark vision.
Okay. You are surrounded by 6 different creatures that imagine morphing 2 creatures, 2 species together. But where they merge, there is death and decay. So bones are protruding. It looks very much like her Beanie Baby. Yeah, they don't look right.
Like they were
Yes.
almost forced into this
Yeah.
Form? Or
yeah.
Yeah, they
like
were
they
they were
weren't actually-
created. And also, not Cassius Cern, you would know this too, because you have the moon pellet. So whatever is doing this to them was digested, and it's within them how they were turned.
I go up to the owlbear and I pull the pellet out.
How close do you get?
I'll be like 10 feet away.
Okay. So you walk up within 10 feet of its cage. And just then, it lurches at you. Its arm reaches through the cage. You feel dust and pebbles fall from the sky. It reaches out and within 5 feet of your face starts to claw at you. Give it to me. Hand it over. What are
Why do
you
you want it?
doing with that?
Why do you need it so bad?
Because it belongs to us, not your kind.
The person I got this off of was killing people in troves, so you have to be a little bit more specific than this.
It wasn't a person. It was a creature.
Okay.
It was nature. You took that from nature. Give it back.
It doesn't seem very natural. Where are you from?
It kind of scoffs and it kind of takes a couple steps back and plops down. It doesn't matter where I'm from. I'm here now, and I'm stuck.
If I were to give this to you, what's in it for me?
That very question is the reason why you shouldn't have it. Everything at a cost. Nothing for the good of the rest of nature. These woods, these
Isn't that how the Fae
rivers.
work?
He's gonna look at you. You can't see You can't see an owl smile, but you kind of see its feathers kind of smooth out. And it is going to open its beak, and what comes out of it next is a laugh. Yes. The courts of the Fae do barter. But we are not in the Fae. We are here on this material plane. By wielding that, you are going to be a beacon. All of us can feel it. You're part of the hive. As this giant owlbear laughs through the cage.
What's your name?
Here, I go by Tyrion.
Interesting. Guess I'll be seeing you around, Tyrion. If you truly are coming for us. You and all your friends.
The leopard is going to speak up. Tyrion, that one is one of us. And you'll
Cassius
see.
just goes, hello.
And you're going to see all of the creatures in here are going to walk up to the cages, and you all are going to see as they put their noses up against them. You see there is what looks to be some kind of winter snow monkey is kind of holding on with both hands and feet. You see that the two leopards, you see the owlbear, they all come up to the cage, and they're going to start to sniff in the air. Faye.
I mean,
Unseelie.
I wouldn't go that far.
And they're gonna reach out to. They're gonna kind of look at Cassius.
I just look at the ears.
Half breed. Very well. As long as one of us, and they look at Cassius, is holding on to it, maybe we will see you again. And you'll see the owlbear kind of give a little gruff. So you're going to let us out of here? We have to go home.
Do you
How
have a
would you
way of
get
getting home without destroying the city?
No. I just know there's a gate, and there's little tiny ones guarding it. We eat them, we're free. But that'll be our problem.
What do you make of this, Sanofi? Rules of nature.
Man, who's playing Xanaphy?
Sorry.
I want to answer, but I don't want to talk to myself.
Eva's gonna kind of tug at everyone to move back a little bit because she wants to talk without them hearing for a minute. Little creatures guarding it. Why does that sound like the mean locks?
No, I think he was just talking about the humans guarding the front gate.
Oh yeah. Naked old,
I don't know.
old naked Ben.
There was that real weird door with kind of nature stuff growing out of it down
Good
in the
point.
basement.
There's still some questions down there.
Mm-hmm. if it's down there? I mean, we still have no idea how Meanlocks got underneath the city, underneath a lord's mansion.
We know his wife was dabbling in some stuff too.
Yeah, but where did she get it from if she didn't go out of the town?
Right?
Where'd it come from?
Ingredients weren't from the material plane.
I think we're missing some stuff.
Do you want to do some digging before we leave? Another night in Lachlan?
I think we should. This is a lot right now. Maybe we should circle back and make a plan.
Okay.
I do feel bad that these creatures are locked up here on a plane that is not their own. But at this point, we're not equipped to help them without getting others, innocent people who aren't a part of any of this, just living their own lives, involved.
And it could be lag.
Yeah.
That too.
The moment we open these cages, they could just eat me and take the stone, which they apparently really want, so...
Mm-hmm.
Can we find the one that Cassius was friended with?
Yeah, it's the one
See
that
if
was
it's had a
talking.
different-
The one that was telling
Oh.
everyone that he is one of us, a half-breed. So you can. It's sitting right at the gate, just right up to its bars.
Is its demeanor any different? Does it feel like it might be friendlier?
All of
Okay.
them are acting
Insight
friendly
check.
currently. You can roll an insight check. This is going to be tough because you're insight checking an animal,
21.
but not so tough that you don't get it.
Yay, let's go!
Okay. There's something there's something odd that's happening here. And you notice it with Cassius as well. This is a very dangerous situation. You just saw that the Owlbear, with just one lunge, shook the foundation. You can tell that some of these have reach, so you're standing within 10 feet away from him, but they're all currently acting very friendly, like hyenas. They're cackling, they're making jokes, but so is Cassius. This pomp about them of, even though they're prisoners and they're being used to fight, and two of them just died not an hour ago, they still are jovial. And you're starting to connect that this is just the id of a fey creature. So with the 21, you're going to know that they're friendly, but they can turn on a dime and immediately rip your neck off.
Does that count towards Cassius?
Cassius could do the same.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna release them, and I don't know if they're gonna give us any more information, so maybe we go take a nap.
Yeah. Xanaphi and Cassius took a few hits. Oh yeah, I also took some hits. I'm fine.
I've got some prayers to do.
Is it nighttime right now?
It is nighttime. And
Hello.
the leopard is going to reach out to Cassius. Wait. Outside of the city, you can find old driftwood. Ethel Greenteeth. She's our mother. And as he says this, or it says this, you're going to see all of them turn their backs to you.
Hey, we're gonna go now.
You said Ethel Green Tea?
Ethel Greenteeth.
Tea.
Teeth.
Ethel Greenteeth is our mother. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hi, hi. Sorry, it's our favorite Raiders. We wanted to say hi. So, she is our mother outside of the city. If you do let us go, we'll take you to her. She'll be happy to meet that there are Fae walking freely in their human forms. And it's passable as they look at Cassius.
Guess we have a decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we're going to take a break right here as you guys think about that. And we're going to go to our halftime show. So welcome in, Raiders. I'm going to let Soren give you all the love, but I love you guys so much. Players, thank you so much for playing tonight. Thank you for driving both Leon and Sleepy's character. Leon, we love you so much. We're so sorry that you couldn't be here tonight. We know you tried your hardest, but you're out of your own state. You're not even at your home, so no worries. And Sleepy, you've had such a rough past couple of days. Keep your head up. Know that we love you, and there's plenty of time. We will catch up. You'll jump right back into the game, and you're going to do great. So, players, and viewers, we take a 15 minutes break so we can go use the restroom and get some more food and snacks. But the show goes on, and we have the wonderful Soren Angel, who is our halftime show host. I am going to kick it off to her and go from there. So, players, come back in about 15, and everyone else, stay tuned. Great first half, everyone. Bye.
All right, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host, Soren Angel, as you know. This is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us. So before we get started, we did have a double raid from Jelly Ghost and Cambit. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Is this your 6th raid? I think it's your 6th raid. This is absolutely amazing. We really appreciate you guys so much. We have Jelly Ghost coming in. We've got Miss Daisy. We've got Cambit, Kingdom Reaper. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Thank you. We always love seeing you guys in here, and we appreciate the love so much. So, let's see. All right. So today we will be watching Season 2, Episode 2 of the IRL Tavern, and tasting some drinks from said tavern, and releasing a poll. But before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to some of the very talented artists and meme makers in our community. So as you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern courtesy of Puck Wedgie, Abracazam, Miss Toxin, and Lunabear09. You will also notice a collection of legendary memes created by our amazing viewers like Icotheus, Boop the Raccoon, and our very own Minnie. This season, we wanted to steer away from AI and instead commission some of the very talented creators in our community to bring our visions to life. So you will notice our absolutely stunning character art for the main cast of this season is drawn by the amazing Abracazam. Our fantastic collection of emotes here on Twitch were created by Lunabear09, Abba, Puckwudgie, and Scoopidity, and this season's NPCs are drawn by our very own GM Monk and lead cast member Always Sleepy. We miss you, babes. I hope you feel better. Alright, so these beautiful pieces of art created by our community really make Game Related feel like home, so we appreciate them so much. Shout out to all you fantastic artists out there making Game Related so amazing. We love you so, so much. So if you are an artist or a legendary meme maker, we would love to see your creations. So if you visit our gaming related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel and your top tier memes in the Memes Are Us channel. For those not using Discord, you can totally share your artwork by tagging us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. For formatting purposes, a landscape orientation is preferred but not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in a future episode of Gaming Related. So this week we have an IRL Tavern episode for you all. We will be the second one of season 2, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Today you will be visiting with a new barkeep called Zacharias Ollivander. Super excited to share him with you. He's one of our newest barkeeps, so show him some love. And when you return, we will try some of the drinks that I grabbed from the fireweed before the show. Without further ado, please enjoy Season 2, Episode 2 of the Fireweed Inn and Tavern Brought to Life.
Why, hello, dearie. Welcome back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. My name is Zacharias Ollivander, and I'll be your barkeep tonight, my dear. What can I get started for you? Ah, yes, quite. Well, yes, we've got ales, we've got wines, and potions of all sorts. If you're still having trouble deciding, though, we do have this special. You'll take it. Ah, yes, quite so indeed. Well, today's special is inspired by an incredibly tall and very strong gentleman named Vordoon. Him and his party have been making quite the name for themselves in Lockling, I hear. Yes, quite so, indubitably, yes. Yes, indeed. Last I heard, they were fighting to the death in an arena in Lockling. How will it end? Who knows? Yes, indeed, quite so. Well, according to the bards, allegedly, Vordoon choked out party member Xanafi to expel a ghost from her vessel. Yes, quite indeed. Very, very perilous indeed. Yes, quite, yes indeed. But it worked. You know, it worked. Oh, well, that's enough gossip from me. If you must know all the raunchy details, you may visit the bards after getting your beverage. Yes, quite so indeed. This week's special is called Vordoon's Chokehold. Now, the beverage may be sweet, but it's got quite a grip on your throat, if you know what I mean. Yes, quite so, indeed, quite so, yes. Let's get to that drink, shall we? Of course, yes. No dilly-dally, let's go.
Alan, can you record this for me? My old voice can't handle it any longer. But of course, Zacharias, get some rest, old man. Thank you, my dear. Alright, so you will need blueberries and blueberry syrup in your Boston shaker. Muddle those together with your muddler, of course, and then add 6 ounces of huckleberry cream liqueur. Add ice to your Boston shaker. Then give into our mug goes ice, 5 to 6 drops of purple food coloring, and 6 scoops of purple powder. Top it off with some heavy cream. Using your hawthorn strainer, strain your beverage into your glass. Skewer 2 blueberries as a garnish.
There you are, my dear. Balloons chokehold, just for you. Ah, yes, I see you brought a friend along with you. Are they in need of a drink as well? Ah, yes, quite. Yes, indeed. Oh. A drink with no spirits, my dear. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Yes, quite indeed. Coming right up.
Blueberries and blueberry syrup in your Boston shaker. Muddle those together with your muddler, of course. To our glass, we'll add about 6 ounces of cow's milk. Add ice to your Boston shaker. Then give it a shake. Into our mug goes ice. Top it off with some heavy cream. 5 to 6 drops of purple food coloring, and 6 scoops of purple powder. Using your hawthorn strainer, strain your beverage into your glass. Skewer 2 blueberries as a garnish.
Vodun's chokehold with no spirits as promised. There you are, my friend. Drink up. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for coming to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. You are welcome to get in as much trouble as you'd like. And
Zacharias, my dear, we cannot be encouraging violence in the tavern.
fine, I'll win. Just don't get in too much trouble.
Oh, Zacharias.
Anywho, have a wonderful rest of your night at the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. My name is Zacharias Ollivander, and I shall see you next time. Yes, quite so indeed, quite so.
Alright, welcome back everyone. I hope you had a great visit with Zacharias Ollivander. Quite so, yes indeed. So I happened to stop by the Fireweed before the show and I snagged the special Mordoon's Chokehold for myself. I grabbed the one with spirits and the one without, so I'm excited to see how these taste. So the first one is the one with alcohol, so we're gonna give this a go. You're flabbergasted gaming related? You know what, me too. Me too. I'm gonna tell you right now, there are little pieces of beard hair everywhere. So Yeah. Not entirely great, but you know what? Nothing the little sticky fur roller can't help with. All right, so we have this alcoholic one first, and we'll go ahead and lift this up. Fantastic. We're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna pull these blueberries off so I don't stab myself. That would be bad. We'll give it a go. Ooh. Ooh, okay. This one is really nice. Like, really nice. Okay. It's got that huckleberry cream liqueur, and it's like, it's fantastic with the blueberry because you get the huckleberry and blueberry at the same time. And okay, hold on, I gotta go in again. It's creamy and it has that nice berry flavor, and the sweetness that you get from the huckleberry spirits is like perfect. You do get the little kick of the vodka in there, which is nice, but it's super sweet and you can almost not taste the vodka at all, which is kind of a problem. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for now. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Absolutely delicious. Looks freaking awesome. Thanks, Lady Moose Stella. You look freaking awesome. I love blueberry. I'm so jealous. Oh, Cambit. After the show, I'm gonna post the recipes in our Discord so you can totally make this at home. I'm just saying. Fortune tastes so good, says Gaming Related. You know what? Sure. Little spray bottles for you. Spray bottles in chat for Gaming Related. Fortune's chokehold could take me any day. Oh my gosh, Minnie. Spray bottles for the both of you. Spray bottles for the both of you. Oh my gosh. Spicy. Spicy indeed. You know what? I'm putting those spray bottles right now. Spray bottles for both. Spray bottles for both of you. Gaming Related and Minnie, you get spray bottles. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna move on to the non-alcoholic one. We have that one. Oh, look at that. There's beard hair. What do you know? Anyway, here's the non-alcoholic one. Delicious. Let's see. I'm gonna take these blueberries. Right, no stabbing myself in the eye. We do not want to do that. Let's give it a go. Oh, okay. So like this one, it's essentially like a blueberry milk, which is really fantastic already. You do get the berries coming through, but it has like a lighter and less sweet taste because it doesn't have that huckleberry cream liqueur. Let me see. Oh man, so good. Both of these are fantastic, by the way. So definitely another like summer beverage for sure. And I give this one a solid 8.5 out of 10. The other one's maybe a 9 out of 10, but this one's 8.5. I do love the sweetness of the huckleberry that you get on the other one, but both are great options if you're going for a blueberry situation. Let's see. Yes, if you do want to try this drink, the recipe for both the alcoholic and non-alcoholic versions will be posted in our Discord in the Fireweed menu channel after the show. So I will be putting those in there for you guys so you can make them at home. If you do make these drinks and would like to share them with us, you can post them in our Discord or tag us on Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram. We would love to see them. And next week, we will begin a Season 2 interview series. So we do have some new cast and crew members that need introductions. So following our interview episode will be another IRL Tavern episode. So what I need from you guys is, let's see, I need to know which of the current party members you would like to be for the next inspiration for the next IRL Fireweed in a Tavern. So we have 3 left. We've got Yusern, Evelyn, and Cassius. I'm gonna go ahead and post a poll in chat so you guys can help me decide who will be the next one. So let me type up this poll for you. We've got Cassius. We have Evelyn. And we have, let's see. So perfect. Beautiful. All right, you will have 2 minutes to decide who will be our next drink inspiration. So we have Cassius, Evelyn, and Yusern. So who is it gonna be? You have 2 minutes to decide who is gonna be our next inspiration. And do not worry if your choice does not get picked this time. We will totally be getting to everyone, I promise. So no worries. No worries if your choice doesn't get picked this time. I promise. All right, we have 1 vote for Cassius, 1 vote for Evelyn, and 2 votes for Yasern. Oh man, oh man. Just over a minute. 3 votes for Yasern, 1 vote each for Cassius and Evelyn. What have we got here? Ooh, okay. 1 vote for Cassius, 2 for Evelyn, and 3 for Yasern. Oh man. Who is it gonna be? Who is gonna be our next drink inspiration? Ooh, we've got a tie now. 3 for Evelyn, 3 for Yasern, and 2 for Cassius. Yasern's drink must be smoking. You know what? That might be possible. We'll see. 2 for Cassius, 3 for Evelyn, and 3 for Yasern. We've got just under a minute left for voting. Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe it will be smoking. I'm gonna add a note here. Perfect. Awesome. Just under 30 seconds left. We've got 2 for Cassius, 3 for Evelyn, and 3 for Yasern. If we do end up with a tie, we will have to be voting again between the 2 top contenders. So, ooh, less than 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Oh, are we gonna have a tie, everybody? Are we gonna have a tie? This hasn't happened yet. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. We do have a tie. Okay. So, now that we have a tie, we have to do another poll with just Evelyn and Yasern. Okay, so we're gonna do another poll with just Evelyn and Yasern. So I have to know. You guys gotta help me out with this one. We're gonna do 1 minute this time. Just 1 minute. All right, we have Evelyn and Yasern up on the board for the poll. You've got 1 minute because we had a tie here. W07, yeah. If this ties again, y'all, we're gonna have to leave it up to the dice. If this ties a second time, we will have to leave it up to the dice. Yeah, Hikaru. Oh, look at that. It's a tie again. 3 votes for Evelyn and 3 for Yasser. Coin flip if tie. Yeah, that's true. Coin flip. Let's go. Whoever wins, no ill will, Lightning Hikaru. You know what? Yeah, like, we're gonna get to everybody, so... Guys, it's 4 votes and 4 votes. Okay, who did it? Who did it? Another tie? Another tie. Oh my gosh. I tried. I'm so proud. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. All the same people voted. Wow. Yeah, you're right. They should roll for it. I think they should. Okay, go ahead, Derp and Hikaru. Go ahead and roll a d20. Just, you know, exclamation point roll d20. Like 1 d20. And whoever rolls higher will be the next one. So if you roll the same, I'm actually gonna lose it. Okay, so Hikaru has a 17. Oh, you missed a second vote. Oh no! Welcome in, Calvino Vino. And Dirk rolled a 15. That's so close. That's so close. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Hikaru did roll a 17. So I gotta say, the next drink is going to be fair and square. It's going to be Evelyn. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my notes here. I can't believe you guys tied the vote twice. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Calvin Amino. I'm so happy to have you. How is your night going tonight? Good question, gaming related. Good question to ask them. Loving the show so far? Oh, that's awesome. You know what? We love you for being here, so. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I still can't believe you guys tied that twice. That is so funny. You run a damn good campaign, Hikaru. Yeah, that's something Yasern would say. Yeah. GG's. Oh my gosh. Yeah, GG's in chat, everybody. GG's. All the GG's. Let's go. Okay. All right, so next tavern inspiration will be Evelyn. And I will be putting the recipes for both alcoholic and non-alcoholic in the Fireweed menu after the show. So if you do want to make them at home, you totally can. They are delicious, by the way. So if you are a blueberry lover, this is the drink. This is it right here. Absolutely amazing. All right. So let's see. Oh, before we officially start wrapping up the halftime show, I do want to remind you all to drink water, get something to eat, and stretch. Self-care is so important, and sometimes we forget. I know I forget all the time. So please remember to take breaks, drink your water, eat some solid sustenance, and take care of yourself. We love and appreciate you all, and we want you to take care of yourselves because we love you so much. So please, if you haven't gotten drink water today, please do it. Please do it. If you haven't eaten anything, go get a snack right now. And stretch, your body will thank you. You know what I mean? Get some rest, get some solid rest. Don't stay up too late tonight. Okay? Maybe tuck yourself in early. Just saying. Okay? Wait, I know Calvin. What up? What? You know Calvin? So slay, dude. Are they buddy? Are they pal? Can't wait to try it. You know what, Hikaru? I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it so much. It is up there with my favorites, actually. So it's really nice. It's so delicious. It's got that beautiful berry flavor, and like the huckleberry and blueberry goes so well together. So well. We may have been playing tabletop earlier today. Oh my gosh, that's so slay. That's awesome. Well, welcome in. Oh my goodness. A friend of Derp is a friend of ours. So welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Pilot. Oh my goodness. I saw you at the beginning. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you win? That's a good question. Did you win? Did you win all the things? I hope you won. I hope you won because you sound like a pretty rad human. I'm just saying. I mean, if you know Derp, you're probably pretty rad. Just saying. Okay, alright. CWs. He got a sick nat 20. You know what? W. Hi, Sword. You're so pretty. Oh my god. Pilot. You're not supposed to do. You can't say that. You can't say that. Bow's my queen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. Bow's my prince. Y'all are getting too cute in the chat right now. Oh my gosh. Hi, Skycast. Welcome in. Everyone wins when you play D&D. It's true. Everyone does win when you play D&D because it's a fantastic thing to do. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Dungeons and Dragons Pilot. Spray bottles for you. Spray bottles for you. That's what I say. Okay. Alright, everybody, we're going to start wrapping up our halftime show. So thank you all for hanging out with us in the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We wanted to take a quick moment to recognize those who've popped in chat so far today and the followers gained so far in Season 2, Episode 7 of Gaming Related. So please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm going to try my very best to get them right. First up, we have Calvin Amino, we have Skycast, we have Senior Monk 11, Ransomed Pig, Pilot, William P. Walrus, Proxima 3055, we have Bunny, Femflesh, Rimquest, thank you for the raid, Hooray It's Jamie, the Vogbog, Dild the Dane, Ari, Snorp, Romu 36, Abba, Jelly Ghost, thank you for the raid, and Campit, thank you guys for the raid so much. Daisy, Kingdom Reaper, Lady Mustella, The Dirty Rollers RPG, Choco the Goblin, thank you for the follow, and the cast and crew. Those of you returning, welcome back, and to those of you new to Gaming Related, welcome. We are happy to have you all here. And before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, do not forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and Instagram for clips, announcements, and other fun content. So thank you all so much for joining us for Season 2, Episode 7 of the Fireweed Inn and Tavern Show. We hope to see you all next Sunday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
Oh wait, I should open my camera.
Mm-hmm. Might be helpful.
Yeah, welcome
I was
back,
in noir
everybody.
mode.
My bad. I was like, why is everyone's camera off? No, that's me. Soren, that was such an amazing video. Oh my gosh. How did you come up with the wizard? That's awesome.
I honestly just wanted to make a wizard man, so
You made a wizard man. It was
yeah.
awesome. Well,
Thank you.
cool. Players, welcome back. You have defeated and won the arena. You're now downstairs talking to these fey creatures that have been turned with dark magics and hatred into what they are now. And because you fought one of them in the woods, you know that they can turn into a humanoid, but you can tell they're still absolutely not good creatures. You are deciding what to do, whether you're going to let them free. They told you if you do let them free, they're basically going to eat their ways out of the city and cause chaos. But then Evelyn starts to put some pieces of the puzzle together. What was down there underneath Glowick's mansion? What's really causing all of this within Locklean? So we come back with our second half, and to everyone who's tuning in towards the second half, we are down 2 players tonight. Sleepy is not feeling well, and we all wish the best for her, that she gets well soon. And Leon's out of town and couldn't get his computer thing set up because he's traveling, which is totally cool. The rest of you, what would you like to do?
We go get the unconscious guy who's probably not unconscious anymore and head back to
Yeah.
Glowick's.
Okay. So you go and you pick up a Brius, and you kind of put him over your shoulder. And as you pick him up, he's going
Can do that.
He's going to look to you all and say, "You came back for me. Why?" And he hasn't seen Sindel yet, who's with you in the back.
Everyone just like points back to Sindel.
Sindel's going to say, "Brius, they know everything. And they've allowed us to join them for now. We're going to Toboya.
On thin ice.
We're on thin ice, but we're one step closer to speaking to the leaders of the world. From there, we can probably travel even further up to go talk to the gnomes in Vrusha. Or make our way towards the orcs of the Wretched Ass, the Lefate Kingdom to the north, the Goliaths, one by one."
Did I hear that right? The
Sure
orcs
did.
live in
Orcs
where?
with the wretched ass.
Yeah, the orcs live, and I'll show you guys. It's because I put, blood, sweat, and tears into this world with Hikaru.
Oh, that's right.
But if you look towards the middle of the map,
Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding.
you'll see
How did I not see that before?
that north of Edipan, which is one of the ports of the Wretched Ass Forest, is where the orcs live. Now, it's actually called the Wretched Ash Forest, but someone changed that last campaign, and we were never able to change it back. So, as a matter of fact, in this campaign, someone drew over it. I just noticed that. They drew over and put an S. So, anyway.
It's canon. It's canon.
Yeah, so is Genesi, which I'm okay with. So,
She's not here to counteract it.
so he's going to get up and he's going to look over, and they're going to embrace, and she's going to say, "I'm sorry that I put you into that, Ebrius. You've been so good to me, and I know that your life is on the line because of what you did. And for that, I owe you mine." And you all will notice that they embrace for maybe a few seconds too long. And as they kind of release, they kind of look at each other, and he clears his throat and he kind of limps and follows you all. So, we won the arena. We have our freedom. We can walk the streets of Lochlean. What's the plan?
Yusern, while they're like real close to each other still, will give them like a knowing look. Like for her to kind of let him know of the warning.
Yeah.
Because he's like, we're not playing this game.
They give you that
Well-
knowing nod of, you're right.
Glewick did want us for a celebration, and we have kept him waiting. I don't care at that point about keeping him waiting part, but food sounds great, and I am tired and bleeding.
Yes.
One of the
We need rest.
One of the lion, wolf thing, bear creature says, "Aren't you taking me with you? At least me. We're friends." And he looks over at Cassius. We're bros.
We'll sleep on it.
He kind of puts his head down. And with that, you guys make your way out of the bottom of the arena. You see all the other inmates that who knows what's going to happen to them. Maybe they're going to fight, but if what Glewick meant to the people that there is no more arena events like this, then essentially you solve the purge that has been happening at Lochlean. You get into the carriage and it's all curtained up. And as he whips the horses, they start to move. And you notice that rather than throwing tomatoes and yelling, you hear cheering and you hear things being thrown at the cart. And as you look out of the window, you see their flowers and not tomatoes. Anything you guys are doing or saying on your way back to the Glowick's estate?
How much HP are you missing, Evelyn?
I'll be fine after a good night's rest.
Okay. How much HP are you missing?
Listen, I don't know. I'm trying to get my character sheet up. Only 11. It's fine.
I'll lean over and put my hand on your shoulder, and that shadow will pour out of my hand, and your wounds will stitch back together.
That always feels weird. Thank you.
Of course.
Eventually, you get back to the estate, and the doors open, and you see, waiting for you is Glewick and his son, Benton, and his butler, Benben. And as you walk in, I need perception checks from all of you.
Ooh.
In this case, you three. We'll say Xanaphi and Cassius, don't worry about it.
I have it already up. You can't stop
okay.
me.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Yeah, +7. Holy crap.
That was Xanafi.
Xanaphi, 19.
Oh, wisdom.
Yasurna, 15. Vorduna, 10.
Oh!
And I got a natural
Evelyn,
20.
nat 20.
What?
Let's go. Okay. Okay. So, you all see that in the back corner of the main room, and the main room is this dark marble floor. There's this huge carpet that... Here, I'll show you. Why not show you? Where is it? Oh, I'm way zoomed in. There we go.
Where am I?
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So, you guys are going to see the two lion statues on the ground, the chandelier hanging from the ceiling, the two soldiers, the stairways that go up. And on the top balcony on the left side, Evelyn, you spot this. Yasern, you spot this. And so does Xanaphi. There is a translucent dog that is currently sitting, wagging its tail with its mouth open and its tongue hanging out. and it's just kind of looking down at all of you.
What the crap is that?
I was about to ask the same thing.
What is what?
As you turn to see what they're looking at, you're gonna see that it's gonna disappear. It's going to quickly turn and run off, but it runs into the wall and disappears through it.
Okay, now you understand. There's a fable here.
Yeah, there's more stuff here. Oh. Okay. We go to dinner, or do we investigate the dog first?
He's gonna say, "Well, dinner's waiting. Please come in. Please, please, please."
So the people are right there, Ben and...
Yeah, they're right in front of you. And Ben, the butler, is going to say, "Please, this way, masters." And he's going to
Did
walk.
you see us acknowledge the dog?
They weren't looking, because the dog is behind them up on the stairs. And as you're like, "What the hell was that?" You look up, they turn and look, and they don't see anything up there. So they pay no mind to it.
Dang it. All right.
Dinner it is then.
Okay.
Yay.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
So, you are going to... I'll wait for it. There we go. You're going to go into the dining room in the back. And you're going to notice that Benton is sitting on the opposite end of the dining room. And there is another guest there. And this guest is a Dragonborn. And the Dragonborn is going to stand up, and you're going to see he is dressed to the nines. He is wearing a red velvet trench coat with a white pearlescent silk shirt with ruffles coming out of the neck and out of the wrists. He's got a chain that hangs out of his lapel that goes into his chest pocket. He has gold hoops adorned on his horns. His skin and scales is a dark ruby red. And he has one hand behind his back and the other one at the square over his chest, and he is going to clear his throat. "Welcome. Welcome. Glewick tells me so much about you. You are strange bedfellows?"
Insight check.
That's us.
I want to know if he's like a fake. Like if all this is a front. For
If
like
he's
his
shady?
outfit. Yeah, if he's like a shady dude.
Okay. Well,
You sort
That-
of instantly insight check. We
That's-
don't even know anything about it.
totally fine. Totally
Oh
fine.
my
You can just
God.
not allow it. I'm sorry.
No, I like
love
it. I mean,
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious too. It's
We
going to
don't
be a
trust
really high
anybody.
roll against him. Okay, go ahead and roll your insight. Yes, sir.
Let's see if you can beat my heavy 18.
Okay. He looks the part and he talks the talk. So so far, I would say yeah, he seems like he is legit.
Is he better dressed than our host?
Yes, he is. Well, by better, I think he looks cooler.
But
I mean,
personally,
They
as the DM.
both are pretty
they-
rich.
Do they? I guess better explanation to his question probably. Do they look like they're of the same rank?
Yes, they do look like they're of the same rank. Please, have a seat, please. Everyone, have a seat. Dinner is an 11-course meal, so we'll be here for a while.
Oh my god.
Ben, please. And Ben immediately starts to pull chairs out for you. He is going to say, "My name is Carnivorous, and it is a pleasure to meet all of you. The Carnivorous estate is a mere few houses down, and you all have shaken things up here in Locklean, and for that, I'm here to say thank you and offer my patronage." So his name is Carnivorous, and he is a dragonborn.
Ooh.
There you go. I think I spelled that right. And he's going to look to all of you. I have to know, Evelyn, the magnificent, coming from the northeast of Tilboya, Vordoon, the protector. And then we have Yosern, and you must be Cassius. And he gives a nod to you two. I understand that you two are adventurers coming from Wayside. You must be adventurers if you're able to make it through that godforsaken land to get here. And then there's the druid, the one connected to nature, the one who probably understands almost more than us exactly what is happening. For I understand that Xanaphi here has been bringing in pelts and meats and has lived out there. And then you're going to hear Benton, the son, chime in and say, "And they cleared a house of ghosts. They put Mama to rest." And you're going to hear Gleric clear his throat. "And they did help with some troubles that I had here in the home, but all is well." Just then you hear music coming from one of the rooms to your west. A harpsichord or a harp starts to play. A little bit of piano. It echoes through the chambers into here, and within a few minutes, Benton is going to come, or Ben is going to come and start to lay out all of the food. The first serving is a tiny piece of bread the size of a Pringles chip. On that bread looks to be some kind of spread of caviar, and on that caviar is a tiny anchovy. This little tiny fish missing its eyes that has been baked and salted and lays, and the plate is 10 times bigger than it should be for this tiny morsel. Gleric says, "Please, jump in."
What?
Have a bite. You'll love it. Have a bite. Right now, I
Is
insist.
it food?
Yes, it is the first course of this meal. Please, it would be offensive to me if you don't. The gnome with the long nose and the pointy eyebrows waits for you
Is
to
there
take a
gonna
bite
be-
before he takes his.
Is there gonna be 10 more of these little fish on pieces of bread?
If that's what you like, then yes, but no. You are going to... Your taste buds are about to be challenged. We are going to assault them with foods from around the world. But this here is just to get the gears going in the bowels. We just want you to taste, and he's going to snap his fingers, and you're going to see that Benton, the butler, is going to have a bottle of champagne, and with his arm is going to tilt it over and start to pour in your glasses.
Leave the bottle.
I insist, he says.
I'll
Can I get
take
a-
off. Oh, I'll take off my helmet.
Everybody's got something to say. Sorry.
It's all good.
You go ahead, Evelyn.
Sorry. I'll take off my helmet and I'll go ahead and take a bite.
Okay,
Okay.
I will also take a bite.
okay.
She kind of sniffs it at first, be like, "Oh, it's salty."
He's going to show, he's like, the whole thing, one bite, and he puts the whole chip in his mouth. What you're going to taste is that taste of here, let's do this. What you're going to taste is salt with a tad bit of a fishy taste, and then crunchy with just a coat of butter. And it just starts to like dissolve in your mouth. As you start to chew, the tiny caviar starts to burst. So you get these little bursts in your mouth of this incredible flavor. By the looks of it, you can see that it is immediately going to be chased by by some wine.
Does Sir Cassius eat his Xanafy?
I'd assume yes.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, I look at the kid. Does the kid eat his?
No. The kid, actually, instead of telling you what the kid does, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay, here we go. 15.
You're going to see he is going to pretend he's taking a bite, and he's going to drop it behind him underneath the table.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god.
I'm going to roll
It's gonna be-
perception. I rolled a natural 2. You're going to win this.
Oh, natural
Oh,
2 plus
with-
6. That's
Oh, dang. Okay. So the master of the home is not going to notice you, but Benton, the butler, is. And he's going to say, Master Yasern, there's 10 more dishes. If there's something that doesn't tickle your fancy, please tell me. And as he goes to pick up the morsels that you dropped, they're not there. They're gone. They disappeared. And you're going to see as...
Go Stargate him.
You're going to
Stargate
see
them.
Benton, the son, is going to kind of smile at you like, did you see it? Did you see him? He's a good boy.
All right. So he's friendly.
So then, the first round comes out. More and more plates start to come through, and they start to get bigger and bigger and bigger into your several drinks in, and a lot of food in, and Carnivorous is going to he's going to speak up. So, I would like to propose something, and I'm doing this with Glowic's approval, of course. We understand that, Evelyn, you need to get back to Tilboya pronto, as quickly as possible.
Yes, I do.
The fastest, the warmest, the coolest experience you will ever have is that of a flying blimp, a ship in the skies. I happen to own one, and it is here. As a matter of fact, I saw everything that you all did in the arena today from that blimp. Did you like the show? And he alludes to the fireworks.
It was nice.
Definitely added flair.
Well,
It was
It
a nice
is-
joke because they're made out of fire.
it was a good one. It was a good one. You see, my family, we are travelers as well. And we have learned so much from the one that called herself Mercy. And because of Mercy, we now hold the keys to exploration of all of Alira in the skies. Now, we have found It's not all sunshine and rainbows up there. There are creatures that dominate the skies, that with the invention of the flying ship have come out of their caves in swarms. Dragons. And he slushes the champagne around, now myself being dragonborn. We have paid our dues to those dragons that allow us in their territories at a cost. But make no mistake, it is not safe. But it is cool, and you will have a wonderful time if you fly with us. I offer to fly you directly to Toboya. And my safety, or your safety, is my number one priority. I would very much like to get you back in cahoots with Softpaw, if you will allow it.
His turn will scoot his chair across the floor, slowly towards Cassius.
He's like, "You owed me a boat. You owed me a boat ride, dude. This is it. This is it. I'm cashing it in. We gotta go on the boat. This is the coolest boat that I'm ever gonna be able to go on."
And then he scoots back. Just cuffing the crap out of the floor.
Glewick is going to speak up. But first, we've found some interesting information. And that is... Oh, and by the way, so we don't forget this ever again, Sindel is with us, and so is Abrius. You know what? I'm gonna
Thank
put
you.
them
I was going to ask because
Okay.
their tokens weren't on there. You know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so they're there with us. I'm gonna put them on here eventually. So
They're at that little side table for kids.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They're at the
So
they're at the second place table.
Like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Benjamins at the main
second
table, and they're at the
place table.
kids' table. That's so good.
Okay. What we've understood is we have a princess in our midst, and they all look at Sindel Trueshot. We understand that you are running from your father, that the magistrate, by the way, kudos to you. You were able to ridicule him, hang him like a rag doll, and yet he lives. Amazing. I thought you were going to cut his head off. I was going to give you those magical items regardless, but you've done me a grand favor. And for that...
Insight check.
Oh, please.
I don't believe him.
Please.
That's a good one.
Please roll an insight.
I
check.
was gonna give you those regardless. Uh-huh.
He wasn't. He was going to ask for them back. You all have put the late magistrate, rightfully so, back in his place. He is now a civilian, as he should be. And for that, Your Highness, your secret is safe with us. But I know of your father, and I know that he will not stop looking for you. He will do everything in his power. So, if you do decide to stay here within Locklean, I will keep your secrets safe. But no, you have a target on your back. If you wish to go anywhere, I will make that possible, either by air, by land, or by sea. And she'll look to all of you hopeful and say, "That's very gracious of you, Master Glewick. And to you all, I would very much like to go to Tilboya. Please. That port will connect me to every other major port in the world, but also within traveling distance to get north, to speak to the gnomes of Russia. At that, everyone starts laughing, and by everyone, the two nobles start laughing. Not even us, with our flying ships, would even dare step foot at the gates of Russia. Good luck. You'll be frozen to the bone before you even get within 50 miles of it.
Concerned would be fine.
Very well. All aboard. And you're gonna get a nod from Carnivorous.
Wait. That was no. That was I was just making a joke. I still have questions.
Please.
You go ahead, Fortune. I'm gonna have another glass of wine.
Carnivorous, why would you offer this? What are you wanting in return?
He is going to look deeply at you. Well, sorry, he's not a gnome, he's a dragonborn. He's going to say, well, I have a rat amongst my crew. I need that rat sniffed out and thrown overboard. But I can't do that. I've tried. I figure you find this rat, bring him to me, and I'll use that as payment for passage. On my ship, at least 50 workers, sailors, cooks, medics, priests, warriors, and one rat.
Who is he ratting to about what?
I don't know. All I know.
Insight check.
All I know is that our whereabouts, where we are heading, when we're gonna land, they are arriving to the cities and destinations before we get there. And you can imagine how dangerous that is.
Who is? You said you don't know. Who is?
Who is telling and
No,
sharing?
who is feeding you to these places?
Yeah, how are you getting the information that someone knows this information?
He is going to pull his lapel and show, and you're going to see there is a chunk of muscle missing from his left shoulder, and it's an open wound that's slowly healing from the inside out. He's got gauze in it, and he's very ginger, and he kind of picks it back up. An attempt on my life has happened every single time that we've landed, including here at Lachlan, a city known for zero crime, for fear of the arena and reparation night. I was able to kill the one who made their attempt, a sly little gnome, a rogue. But his last words were, "We know everything." Someone or some group is after me, or after my ship. There aren't a lot of ships out in the world.
Did you find anything on his person?
Nothing that would help me get any closer. No group, no tattoos, no markings, no parchments, nothing.
Were all your attackers stealthy in nature?
Were they all like that?
He kind of looks up at the corner of the room and looks back at you. Yes. All fought within shadows. The torches were put out. Yes, all tried to assassinate at night. I've had crew members missing that never return once we port. I could get rid of all 50 and start over, but if we did that, we would be docked here in Locklean for months.
And what's to say you wouldn't be hiring new people who were rats, possibly even more? How do you know it's only one?
Paranoia on a small ship like this is more dangerous than scurvy and other diseases. I don't have many I can trust. Gleric here trusted you with Locklean, and you've handed the city keys to him. And for that, you've earned my trust. Gleric's gonna clear his throat. Before you just up and at him, and you're welcome to go, or stay as long as you'd wish, I also have an ask. The magistrate was gathering these creatures from outside of the gates, luring them, trapping them, bringing them to the brink of death, only to have them docile enough to drag into the city, then used for these events. But just because Locklean is going to stop with that doesn't mean the threat outside of our city goes away. I need you all to go find out what the root of this is. Make our forest safe again. Locklean survives because of tourism, and we are cutting the heart of that out of the city. And what's left? If people are afraid to come to Locklean, then there might not be a Locklean in the near future. And nature itself, as he looks over at Xanaphi, nature will not remember us. It will regrow over our graveyards. It will take over our buildings. It will crumble our walls. Given enough time without the proper resources, we'd be buried under the woods. Xanaphi kind of smirks, takes another bite of her caviar.
Yeah, she does.
Benton comes out and he serves some desserts. You see that there is a very dark pastry.
Desserts. We've only had one.
No, you've been
Oh,
here
we
for a
have.
while.
Oh,
You've had
okay.
many meals.
Okay.
The main
What
course
the-
was duck. You had some roast duck.
Okay.
So you're wrapping it up. Those of you who were drinking, I need Constitution saving throws.
Let's go.
Good luck.
While
Dang it.
doing con saves,
I think I passed.
DM, remind me.
Got 50. Sorry.
Vordoon and I have been here for about 210 day, correct? So
Yeah.
about half a month. I don't know how months line up.
So,
How much time
month-
do I have
a
before
month
I
is
need to get back?
is for 10 days. So that's 40 days in a month.
So half a month. We've
Yeah.
been here for a little over half a month.
Yes, that's right.
Cool. Con save.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm
Okay.
sure Cassius was drinking. I'll roll for him.
Okay. Hi, Giggle Cheeks. Hello.
Yeah, Xanaphi's drinking too.
Okay.
Verdun is not.
Okay.
Cassius is drunk.
Okay. You're gonna notice. Oh my gosh! Number 4.
Is that for Xanaphi?
Xanaphi, no.
Oh, she's sloshed.
Okay. Okay. Xanaphi's gonna be like, "Listen, you bitches. Who said you could build a city here anyway?" And she's gonna spill her drink, and her drink's gonna fall to the ground. And yes, sir, and you're gonna see a faint blue head of a dog come up out of the ground and start lapping it up, as this dog head just jumps through the wall of the ground. And you're gonna see Cassius is gonna start rhyming and rapping to you all as he's drunk. Evelyn, you think it's hilarious because you're drunk. Yusern, this is just an easy night for you. You're gonna wait until everyone goes to bed before you really start to let loose. And Vordoon, you just didn't partake. So with that, everyone is starting to get drunk. Absolutely, Gleric is drunk. Absolutely, Carnivorous is drunk as well. Benton is not, the little boy. You can go, or you can stay. But if you stay, if you would please help the city once more. And yes, Xanafi, you bring up a valid point, but without industry, where would you bring your pelts? Would you feed or sell them to the animals? And you just see Xanafi start to kind of growl at him a little bit. I don't mean any disrespect.
If we stay, we gotta go in your basement again. Cause mean locks.
Right.
Where'd they come from?
I will be honest. No need for insight check. I boarded that place up. It's locked up. I'm afraid to go down there.
Don't worry about locking things. We got a key right here. She's waving in the direction of Vordoon.
Caressing his calves.
Yeah.
No, I think Carnivorous is in between us, so
About that, I would like the key back, but I mean,
I gave him back. That's a lie.
oh, you mean Vordoon?
Yeah.
No, please don't do that again. We fixed the doors and boarded them up, but we don't want to go down there anymore. I'm thinking about just leveling it.
No.
You sure you
No.
want potentially dangerous magic buried under your house?
No, I don't.
Could affect the resale value.
I don't plan on.
This would literally be the ghost thing all over again, but with Fae. Like,
Okay.
covering it up isn't gonna solve the problem.
Okay. Well. Okay. If you're offering your services to clear out my basement, then I wholeheartedly allow it.
We have a
Cool.
hunch that it might be connected to these creatures.
What he said. I'm gonna drink more.
Okay. your DC is gonna go up, so at this
Let's
point
go.
you're drunk.
I'm already drunk.
It's more better if you get passed out or not.
You're not
Oh, that's
poisoned drunk,
fair.
but you're close. So you keep drinking. Suddenly you get hungry again, and you notice the very dark pastry in front of you is some kind of chocolate. You guys haven't had this kind of chocolate before, at least some of you. It is rich, it is thick, and oh my gosh, does it pair so good with wine. You keep drinking,
Red.
and he's gonna say, whatever you need is at your disposal. You say the words, give me the list, and we'll make it happen. You can tell me without a shadow of a doubt that you can clear my basements, then he looks over at Carnivorous. This is what I mean. These interesting bedfellows. They are so handy.
Bed.
We're strange, thank you very much.
Strange indeed. Indubitably.
And carnivorous. How have you avoided being assassinated this entire time? How many times?
It's happened 3 times. And I have fought Every time. I, on the third time, realize it's not a coincidence. These are planned attempts. I now carry a guard with me. I also have stopped telling people where we're headed, except for me first mate.
Are you sure you can trust your first mate?
Well, I have to. He's my brother.
I got a question.
Yes.
Why would somebody want you dead?
For my ship, for gold, for my signet. And you look and he's got rings on almost all of his fingers. Who wouldn't want to kill rich nobility?
They kill you. They always try to assassinate you when you're at port, not while you're in the sky.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Why? Be easier to keep it quiet. Throw you overboard? No one would ever know.
But the person who did the assassinating would have nowhere to go.
True. The Great Mercy, in her teaching us this knowledge, allowed us to keep our ships afloat indefinitely. My brother knows that if I were to die, not to move, he'd probably kill everyone on that ship. So, they're not reckless. Whoever's doing this is smart and cunning.
What if we fake his death? What if we fake your death?
Chaos. Sigbean stands up on the table. You got an idea? We
Pretty
fake
fun
your
one.
death. A little bit of blood, a little bit of mud. Well, not blood, fake blood. Some wine. We can make that happen. You see, he starts
I
to kind of
think-
rub his chin a little bit.
Some of us might need to be placed on the crew without, being read off as, important adventurers, but like, I don't know, cooks or stowaways, shipwrights.
I'm afraid that's going to be a little bit tricky, seeing as most of the crew watched you in the arena. They know of the strange bedfellows.
Yeah.
mind. We're too cool. Sorry.
My brother's name is Portion, and he and I are twins. We're both of the Red Dragon descent. Do you want to see a party trick?
This is a party.
Sigbean says, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But it's a party.
This is not that kind of house.
Do it. Do it.
If we're gonna do this, we'll go outside, and you're gonna see
No, do it right now.
Carnivorous gets up and immediately is like, come on, follow me. Let's go outside.
Evelyn gets up and falls.
I will pick her up.
Bring her with you. Come on. You pick her up and you start to walk outside, and it is pitch black. The stars are out. One of the two moons is showing. The other one's buried behind some clouds. And he is going to say, okay, everybody stand back. And then he is going to open his hands. This is from my dragon lineage. And he takes a deep breath and he falls backwards, making a snow angel on the ground, and passes out.
Wow, that's so crazy. Wish I could do that.
This is not that was a snow angel. This been tricked.
Glevic is gonna go and he's gonna slap him in the face. Wake up, Carnivorous. Oh my gosh. We're out in public. Get up. And he's gonna try to wake him up. It was gonna be great. It's just gonna be fire coming out of his mouth. It's a very cool thing to do, but not indoors. Please help me, as he cannot even lift an arm of the passed out Dragonborn.
I'll hand Evelyn to Ysern.
No, I can stand.
No,
Make
no,
a
it doesn't
constitution
matter what
saving
she
throw,
says.
Evelyn.
I'll put her arm around my
Evelyn.
skinny body.
Con save.
I
now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Evelyn's holding a drink. She's holding the bottle.
Oh,
She came
it's
out to
okay.
party. Oh my gosh!
Let's go.
Evelyn gets a second wind, and all of a sudden, the world was tilted. Suddenly, it's straight. You become very lucid, although very, very warm, sweating inside of your clothes, out in the snow.
The cold woke me up.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, for the
That
next
happened.
minute, you will be absolutely lucid before it's going to hit, and you're not going to roll another con save. In 1 minute, you will be passed out. But for now, you're lucid.
I should drink some water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Can I, like, whenever they're lifting him back up, if
Yeah.
his like shirt or anything is lifted down, can I take a look at his shoulder?
Yeah.
And, like, kind of investigate?
Yeah, you absolutely can. So make a medicine check.
Or I'll aid Vordoon if that's what his plan was.
Okay.
I did actually have the same. I was going to heal him, but
Yeah.
So I'm gonna peel his shirt back a little bit so you can get a better look at it. You can roll.
oh no, it's okay. Yeah,
Do it.
I mean, if, you don't have to expend a spell slot, and I can do it. How much? I'm gonna lay on hands him, but before I do, what kind of wound does this look like? Does it look like a stab wound? Does
Yeah.
it look like a?
So make a medicine check.
Is it with advantage?
It will be. Yeah, if you're helping.
Yes, sir. You should make that medicine check.
Do the things, Jolie.
I don't know. Well, actually, yeah. All right. There's one,
Okay.
and there's with advantage. 18, baby. Let's go. Monies.
Okay. You are going to see that the passed out and drunk Carnivorous has been attacked with a bladed, poisonous weapon. You can see the reason it's an open wound is because this wound cannot be healed and cannot be stitched. And the poison is necromantic in nature. And it is like a brown recluse's spider bite. It is causing his skin to decay. It is packed, but this close up to him, you can tell that one, he's probably in a lot of pain, and two, if left untreated by some holy means, he is going to die of necrosis.
Oh. Well, then, yes, sir. If you can heal him, I'll neutralize the poison.
I'll do what I can.
So I can expend 5 points of my lay on hands and neutralize the poison.
Okay. If
And then
you
I'll do
do
a
that,
cure
you
wounds
will
at
literally
level
save
2.
his life, because he probably didn't realize that that's what was happening. Okay. So
And then
you
I'm using
cure
it at
wounds.
second level, so it's 2d8.
Okay, and then you lay on hands.
Oops.
Unless he's undead or a construct, which will you tell me, DM?
He's not either of those two.
Okay.
Okay. You go to heal, and you can see it starts to heal up a little bit before it starts to reject your heal and start to kind of go back. But then, Vordoon, how do you lay on hands? What does it look like?
So similar with the whole shadow effect. So like black smoke starts to gather around the wound, and then with this poison, you'll just start seeing the poison get like sucked out of the wound in this cloud.
Oh man, that's awesome.
And then Ystern will seemingly pluck a star out of the sky and rub it into the wound.
That's amazing.
Ouch.
So
Whoa.
you're gonna see Glewick say, "Oh my gods, you are truly fascinating. I saw that wound. I had no idea." And you see his eyes start to open. Not only do you cure that, but you cure his alcohol poisoning. And
Round 2. Let's go.
as
Go again.
he starts to sit up, he's gonna look at his arm. You did this. And he's gonna reach up a hand for you, Vordoon.
Certain as well. But I'll shake his hand. But
He grabs your hand and pulls himself up. You kind of lunge forward a little bit. He pats you on the back and then he reaches out to Yasern. A priest? Question. And he reaches out a hand.
Cigar?
I don't smoke. I'm kidding. Yes, I do. And he
Oh.
I was
grabs
like-
it from you. Just
You
then,
use a
make
light.
fire come
I
out of
need
your
you to
mouth.
make a dexterity saving throw. Derp snap.
Yes. Yes.
Yasern, because I want to know as you're handing him the cigar if
5. Let's go.
Evelyn crumples to the ground, passed out. and, you,
Shit.
and you let her go. Glowick says, "Mayhaps we've celebrated enough. We've really laid it on thick to all of you, and at this point, we're just being downright selfish. It is not your prerogative to take care of it. Someone, please help her up. Her face is in the snow. It's not our prerogative to ask you to fix all of our ails and our problems, but you're just so incredible. Please have a good night. We will speak on this tomorrow." I looked at it. I shouldn't have looked. Now Derp and Hikaru have both done the bit.
That's such a good one. Thank you so much, Hikaru, for keeping it alive.
Okay. Lemon
Got you.
lions. Okay, we're back. Please take the bottle with you. Have a good rest of your night. Fresh linens, and we brought a couple nails and a hammer in case you want to build another fort. Please make yourselves at home. We'll leave you to it. And Carnivorous is gonna say yes. I feel better. Thank you. We'll speak again tomorrow. And they kind of help you guys up, and then they're gonna go into the main house.
Yeah, but I'll make sure I pick up Evelyn.
Okay.
And I'll carry her. Even if another servant's got her, I'll carry her.
Vordoon, we are
Yeah.
so cool.
We are so fucking cool.
Yes!
So fucking cool.
So cool. So you guys go back to the guest home, and you can sleep wherever you want, however you want, and basically you've had a very exciting day. You fought in the arena. Not only did you win the arena, but you helped Sindo with the arena. You'll notice that her and Abrius go into the same room tonight, and that's where they're getting their rest.
Sounds
And
kebab.
maybe,
Insight check. No,
but
stuck on the door.
as you're kind of in and out of sleep, the snow absolutely does kind of wake you a little bit. You start to realize that it's getting very quiet, and what is replaced with the cheering and the sounds of this crowded city is now just your thoughts. Some of you killed someone today. Some of you publicly ridiculed the magistrate. Some of you saw that there are tormented creatures. Some of you had fun. And now you start to think, at what expense? At what cost? Who's really pulling the strings here? Were you in control of what you did? Are you just another pawn in the grand scheme of things? And those thoughts hit each of you differently. I would like to know how you process those. Starting with the drunk and very sleepy Evelyn.
Evelyn's unconscious. I don't know how she's thinking anything at
She's
this
not
point.
processing anything.
Yeah.
In that case, we'll get you
Start
in
with the
the
other two.
We'll get you in the morning when we all wake up. Yeah.
No, it's just gotta. It's gonna happen late, but for the other two first.
Yeah, Vordoon.
I'll actually be tucking Evelyn into bed as I'm having these thoughts. And I'll put her in the bed, and then I actually will sleep in the same room, but I'll be in like a chair, like a big fluffy chair or something like that.
Okay.
Azmar don't get back problems? What the heck?
And for his thoughts of everything, Verdun has no regrets on the ridicule or anything. He does definitely have thoughts that someone is pulling strings. He's still not sure if Glebwick is what his angle is. And now another noble carnivorous. And then just to find out that and hear what I already knew to be true, that the gods or pillars are doing the same shit they always do.
Same,
Which
different day.
same shit, different day. Which just reaffirms everything as I do my nightly meditation to Anon. We're getting closer. And they're just as conceited as they've always been.
And with that, the candlelight flickers for a moment, as if a wind suddenly hit this room. It's snowing outside, the window's closed, and Evelyn is fast asleep. You take her boots off, you make her comfortable, and you find extra blankets and pillows and linens just tucked in the corner on top of one of the chairs. You make yourself a makeshift mat, and very comfortably go to sleep as the fireplace finishes burning all of its wood. Just the gentle pops and crackles and embers. You find yourself fast asleep. Yusern, what are you doing and what are you thinking before you go to bed?
Yusern, he's considering what happened during the day. He takes his frost cloak off. He doesn't feel like he wants it for what he's gonna do. And it's kind of clashing with his boots. So he's going to fold it up, and he's going to put it in front of Evelyn's door. Or, like, if he can, stuff it underneath the door.
You can't, but you can open the door.
Oh, I was like, slowly open up the door.
Okay.
And place it, like, on the tail of the bed or whatever. I'm sure Vordoon's sleeping in the corner, like, eyes open, just terrifying.
You see a dagger fly at the door.
Like, cigar, like, pinned to the wall. Like...
You're going to see there is a white wolf that is curled with its head on top of its tail in the corner of the room. And it is sleeping Xanaphy.
So everyone's just coming into my room.
Paying our respects to a person who's just sleeping. Okay, he'll just lay it down, and he's basically saying he needs to feel the cold for a little bit longer. And he's gonna go to his room, after closing the door and leaving quietly, he'll disarmor, except for like the boots, and puts on some furs and wraps himself up in some blankets. And then he'll go outside underneath the moon and the stars to meditate on what happened for the day.
Yeah. You go out and you'll see the shoveled areas. If you want to get to a point that isn't shoveled, like a garden, you'll have to trudge through 3 feet of snow for about 20-30 feet to get there. And since you took off the boots and the cloak...
No, I kept the boots on.
Okay.
Cloak.
Okay, so
I took
with the
off.
boots on, the crunch isn't there. You're gliding on top of the snow. Nobody even knows you're back here at this point. There's no track. As you sit in the snow, the first thing you feel is the cold bite of wet snow on your pants. And then you start to feel it creep up to your fingertips and then up to your wrists. It starts to bite at your ears, and the inside of your nose starts to get dry. And this is all part of sitting out in the snow. You know what frostbite feels like. And you meditate through it. And you meditate through it. Then you feel fire on your fingertips. And as you bend them, they crunch and they hurt. And you could tell it's only going to take a mere 20 minutes before you're going to have some damage. You've healed through it before. How much longer do you stay past that point?
I'm going to stay there for a bit. I'm going to recount what happened basically in reverse. Like descending order.
Yeah.
We went, we had dinner. We were in the arena. That dude fricked with my brain. I kind of borked out for a second. So Yasern, he's not too happy about kind of the way he let loose a little bit. He went a little primal. And so like whenever he gets back in recollecting to the point where he snapped at Cassius, he actually starts to cry a little bit.
As you begin to cry, the tears freeze on your face. Your burned skin itself feels the warmth of the tear. Or maybe it's not so warm. But then you realize you're kind of frozen in place. You're going to have to heal yourself from the frostbite, and you're going to have to will yourself to stand up and walk back. I need you to make the final roll of our night. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
Okay. With a 9, you're not going to be able to get up. Your legs are folded underneath you, and you can't move them. Your upper torso is still okay. Your chest, your extremities are okay, but for the most part, from the waist down, is frozen, stuck in the snow, and very quickly gathering frostbite.
I'm out of spell slots, so what I'm gonna do,
Oh no.
I can still talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. I'm just gonna yell for Ben.
Okay, how loud do you yell?
Ben! Rachel!
Pretty loud.
Rachel!
Ben, where are you?
Ben,
I think I can do 3
freezing my
times
ass off.
normal.
Bro, you take 16 points of frost damage.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I think Cassius would go out to see what's going on
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Yasern.
He's smashed
Cassius
out
would have
drunk.
heard that.
So
Huh?
Oh, that's
He's
right.
drunk.
Well, but he might be drunk, but he's not like
okay, make a perception
Roll a
check.
my
save.
drunk. Yeah.
Make a perception check through Cassius. It'll be with disadvantage as he is asleep in the house, but there's windows, and he's using thaumaturgy. He was out there just a little bit too long. Okay. A
14.
19. You hear
Well, with disadvantage, it's 14.
a 14. Okay. He hears the wind on the windows. There must be a storm out as he
14.
just
Okay.
he doesn't hear him. Vordoon might. Vordoon didn't drink. Vordoon, do you want to roll?
I mean, I'll try.
Or else your Cern's gonna freeze to death out there.
Disadvantage or no?
You won't have disadvantage.
I mean, he yelled for Ben Ben. What about Ben Ben?
16.
Ben Ben's in the other house. The main house. And in who knows what room. He could be down in the
16.
basement. You hear, Ben Ben! Ben Ben, where are you? You hear someone calling
Alright.
for Ben Ben.
I'll open up the door and then go out to see. Yes, son. What are you doing out here?
You
I'll
see
pick
the
him
end of
up.
The Shining.
You pick him up, and his legs are still crossed underneath him.
Ugh. Let's see. I don't. Oh wait.
He is close to death. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna send you a message in Discord, Yasern. I need you to
Word.
answer something for me really quickly. Go on, I'm listening.
I'm gonna cast as I bring him back inside, get him warm. I'm gonna start warming up a tub. Get a tub going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. But
Okay.
I'm going to heal him with Cure Wounds.
Okay. Oh, okay. You start to cure him, and you're going to see the frostbite itself start to kind of leave and get replaced with bright red skin as the blood flows back into it. It's going to be a painful night, but luckily you have some alcohol in you, Yasern. He's going to thaw you out in the pool. Or not in the pool, in the
and
bathtub.
then after healing him, and then I'm gonna dunk him in the hot water, which is gonna hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, it is. And you two will be in the bathhouse by yourselves as everyone is fast asleep. And everything that happened is coming to an end, at least for the night. Is there anything that you two want to talk about before you go to your beds?
I'll just expend the last 4 of my lay on hands after he's in pain in the bath.
Yeah.
he's like shivering and also like in horrible pain, but you see like him kind of like touching where his tears landed, and he, in the middle of all that, he's like, worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Okay. So, you guys thaw out for a little bit. Eventually, Yasern, you make your way back to your bed. And you guys sleep. Now free to roam all of Lochline, heroes of the city, protectors of the city, and you have a ticket. By tomorrow night, you could be in Tilboya. If that's the path you want to go. Or maybe you finish what you started. And maybe Xanaphi convinces you all that you should go take care of whatever's happening to the creatures outside. You have options, but you also have a sponsor, so you're in a good place. You feel safe. A dog runs through the room from one side of the wall through the other, disappears.
Damn Doug. Damn Doug. He's like shivering.
And that is where we're going to end our session. Homework for you, Hikaru. We're going to start our session with your thoughts when you wake up tomorrow morning.
Oh, I already have it, but all right.
Why does my head hurt?
I want to wait because I want Leon and Sleepy to be here to hear it with all of us. But
All right.
good game, guys. That was awesome.
Oh,
I'm so
Ooh.
glad we
job.
played. For those of you in chat world, we have a rule at this table that if we're missing 2, we call it. But we were able to kind of make it through the combat, and really fun, exposition going on. So, and I wasn't expecting for that to happen at the end. It just kind of did, and I'm so happy that it did.
I had 2
Evelyn.
health. I had 2.
You had 2
Yeah.
Evelyn,
would have died.
you would have died out in the snow.
Yep.
I asked you. I said, "How much? If you stay 20 more minutes, you're gonna start to do some real significant damage."
Yasern felt like he had to pay a penance.
Yeah, I feel that. That was well played. That's RP on a couple levels down. That was cool. So,
What we gotta do?
good job all around, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much for playing. Thanks for moderating, and thanks for the halftime show, Soren. That's a wrap for us. We'll be back here next week. But there's a couple things I wanted to talk about for those of you who are still chilling with us. We are currently building a set and getting started on another table. This table is going to be DM'd by the magnificent Giggle Cheeks, and they have a fantastic game in store for us. It's called Mothership. It is a tabletop game, but it's not D&D. It is spooky, it's claustrophobic, it's sci-fi, it's in space. It's going to be amazing. And the players are going to be Verdun, myself, Junior Monk, that's me, and then Mr. Mini Mopsy, who is one of our moderators, and Ariande, who is in chat right now, who helps us with a lot of the cool behind the scenes stuff with our socials and with just organizing gaming related. So stay tuned. We're probably going to launch that here in the next month and a half. So I'm so excited for that. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Any announcements we have for our world?
Our world?
Yeah, our people.
Yeah, our world.
Our people, our community. No?
I got nothing.
Okay. Well, in that case, we will see you next time. We are going to have a post D&D party. Please join us in Discord. We'll post the link up right now. If we'll be there for about 20 minutes, just kind of unwrapping everything that happened and just catching up. If you're comfortable, you can chat with us, or you can text. And if you're super comfortable, you can even turn your cameras on. We hope to hang out with you and say hi. Come meet the cast and crew. But until then, we will see you later. Stick around. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Good game.
Bye, guys.
Spirit fingers.
Buongiorno.